Hello and welcome to the land of Prova. This is Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrewed adventure with crumble cookies around for everybody. So this group is happy.
Sponsored by Crumble.
Sponsored by Crumble. So that's right. Hey, we're available just in case you wanna. That's right. The sacrifices we have to make. I'm telling you.
I'm not breaking my diet.
Just a quick recap as to where we were, how we got to this point. The group is looking for Darkshade's brother, Brooke, and his pirating gangs. They've been led to believe that his whole clan of Corin is here in Castle Wellspring. Put this up. So they've been looking around everywhere for him, and they found this crazy, Church of the Angel of Light. And so some crazy little strange things that are happening there. But they think they're on the trail of the brother, and they have infiltrated the castle. They're making their way down south. And they found a door that they were only able to open when someone said a prayer to the Angel of Light.
Who did that?
Yeah, it was you.
Oh, okay.
That was you did it.
Got a lot going on right now, so yeah. Cool.
I
really appreciate it.
Oh, and the reason they're looking for Brooke is because they're looking for Brooke's employer, who happens to be Dipsum Soul. Oh yeah, Soul or Sal. Yeah. So you have made it through. It's already dark. It's nighttime. You guys have made it through the castle. The door is now finally open, and as that door opens up, you do smell all these things that are very familiar to some of our people here. Anybody who's run around in the Nine Hells would have smelt the same kind of smells in the air. At this point, Brush, seeing that the door is now open, says peace out and takes off. So it's now just the group with an open door. What are you guys going to do?
Shadow's there, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to send...
Wait, hold on. Can I check out this portal first? Make sure it's to the Nine Hells and not the Abyss. We just fought a demon.
There is no portal. It is just
a door?
A door that opens up, and now the stairs just continue going down. But that smell of hell just keeps kind of wafting up.
Demons and devils reside on the same plane.
Different. The Abyss is where demons
is that
are.
They do.
Well, he says
at the very top of the Nine Hells is the war ground for the devils and the demons. So the devils, actually, that's more accurate. The devils, that smell of the devil's lairs, the Nine Hells, is what's wafting through the hallways. It's very potent.
Wafting, that
sulfur?
just doesn't sound good.
Very much sulfur.
Is it lit up?
Oh,
torches?
Nope.
Fire?
That's a strong
Mama
smell.
don't like
Is it
that.
dark?
Do some light?
Mama don't like
Yeah, I'm going to cast some light down
Mama
there.
don't like that.
You light it up, and you can see
Turn on the
easily
lights.
just normal steps going down. It looks like this at one time was just normal part of the castle. Probably goes down to the cellar areas for storing food and storing, casks of wine and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But this door is definitely something that's been added on, and it looks way different than the normal building materials and things like that.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a hold of the wall for a second. Just my eyes kind of glaze over and dip into shadow, and try to go down inside shadow. Just
hold on. Let's use because it's going down, right?
Oh yeah, just going.
Use your tremor sensory.
Yeah. Can I?
Absolutely.
We don't have
and
to.
I'm gonna go do that anyway. But that's great. I'm trying to smell too or perceive through my smelling, hearing.
That smell is just
Too
really powerful.
Even with shadow.
There's something else in the air besides that smell. There's multiple different smells. Besides that hellish brimstone kind of smell. The one that's most obvious to you is blood. Go ahead and do a roll and see if you can figure out what the other smells are. Tremor sense, right?
Yeah. Is that just a perception check?
Yep. Perception, and then
Normal or advantage? Just it's been different.
actually no, it is advantage because that's just a normal situation here.
Maeve is not here for this. She said it smells like the pig farm in Elderhold. I'm not here for it. She's gonna make it smell, like fresh baked sugar cookies.
Prestidigitation.
Food
16?
crap that shit. Like
this is like crumble cookie.
brought to you by Crumble.
As you're holding onto the wall and you're using a tremor sense ring, you get a very familiar slight buzz, like a feeling of like a buzz, and you realize that it is there's a teleportation spot further down into the in this whole cavernous area.
Okay.
So eventually you're gonna find something that's a teleport.
Alright. I'm gonna let everybody know that there's a means of teleportation somewhere further on. It's like that magical thing isn't there anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's a hellish portal by the smell in the air. It's obviously where we're heading. Let's go.
Did you roll
Yeah.
for perception?
Yeah, I got a 20.
Oh, natural 20?
No,
Or
I didn't.
raw. Okay. It is bizarre. You can smell expensive oils,
Oh.
like lotions, oils.
Oh.
You can smell
Essential oils.
definitely really strong of old blood, new blood, just really powerful. And you also smell like perfumes, like
sounds
multiple different types.
white
Of,
the-
Like they're trying to
Quite the vibe.
hide
all these
smell.
things are just like on top of one
Mixed,
another.
yeah.
They're all mixed.
Is it like he's trying to mask the
Really?
blood smell, or is it kind of
Smells like a whore.
It's part of the
Intertwined. With a 20, I'll give you one more thing. There is a smell that's very rich. It's a perfume. And as you're walking down, you realize that smell means that someone has just recently gone down this hallway.
any smells that I would have recognized that I've met up
That's a good question.
Let's see.
the necromancer or
Your girlfriend.
No, the
I
necromancer.
think she smells
You
it.
haven't
I would
heard
have
at all.
had the
Or
smell.
that
I would have
princess.
had that first smell.
Nope.
Princess or
that
any of the other
princess
royalty.
The perfume that you're smelling is extremely similar to the princess, although the princess wore it and it was very kind of light on her shirts and stuff. This is very potent. So whoever put it on put a lot of this cologne, not cologne,
Ten
perfume.
sprays.
On. Yeah.
Pours back.
So if I confer with Hops a little bit, is this the same kind of thing you were saying at the church? Seems
Hops
like
recognizes
battle
the
brain.
smell. He does not recognize this place.
Okay.
And he actually like hides inside of like a part
Oh,
of
so he
yours.
doesn't like this.
He does not like this. He's very nervous. He doesn't want. He's like in your pocket, and he doesn't want to come out.
We gotta teleport it.
Traps.
Oh, yeah. So and then I'll be trying to like set kind of traps as I'm moving down as well.
Okay. Yeah. So is everybody gonna start following down?
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
I'll be right behind
do it.
Ocean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rob.
Just gonna grab
Rob
a hole
too.
I can't see.
Oh, Rob's back at the boat.
Oh, you're right.
Grab a hole.
Remember? Because
Oh,
You got light?
Oh, he's guarding the child we kidnapped.
He's
Oh,
guarding
yeah,
the child
yeah,
we
yeah.
kidnapped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, walk behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
In the name of-
Grab my
In the name
belt.
of justice.
In the name of justice.
Tie a little rope around you.
I stand on your other side. I want to be behind these two.
I miss Rob, guys. Let's make this quick.
I'm gonna act like a little child, and I'm just gonna hold Claudia's hand as we go down.
Oh,
Are you walking, not flying?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna fly on this thing. I don't trust
added
this.
2 new things to your list of things that you can transform
Oh
into.
my god.
Since last week?
Yep.
Woo.
These are things. The new ones, if you recognize them, are things that you do not want to show anybody else that you can turn yourself into.
I wanna see.
So
You can tell Maeve.
You can tell Maeve anything.
You start making
She
your
won't
way
judge
down.
You.
you make your way down the hallway.
We're being quiet? Not really, right?
Yeah, we can be please.
I mean, I'm not gonna like be trying to make noise. Let's just, I mean, we don't know what we're walking into. We might as well try to be
I'm
sneaky.
gonna cast without a trace just because he's clunky. Oh no, he has boots.
No, I'm not clunky.
That's right. He's got boots.
You
to
don't
take
have
care
boots.
of him.
So here's
I'll pass without trace just so we all can be Shush.
Okay, well then yeah,
In that case, I'm fine.
I'm good. I'm 23.
Okay, rolling around stealth.
Stealth?
Ah, my rolls are garbage.
I got a
Can I
39.
bless myself?
I rolled a 19.
You're not even there.
Plus 10, plus 10. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who
You
starts
are
with?
the knife.
24.
24. Very stealth.
14?
Okay, not too bad.
31.
Jeez. you guys
Lord
are
of mercy,
killing it.
mate.
I'm quiet. I'm a child.
26.
True. A child
Nice.
carries.
Sneaking to a
I got the
hell.
lowest with 24.
24. Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait. Oh no.
I got 23. But
I was like,
you'd be hard pressed to get lower than me.
So everybody starts making their way down. Probably it's a little louder every now and again, but with the group being as quiet as they are, you guys are making your way down this whole path very slowly, very cautiously. Yeah, I mean it's just like the wind passing through the.
Like telepathic language, like Mordai. We're going to not blast first. We're going to ask questions first this time.
we're going to my home.
Possibly.
So
Been there before.
We'll see who's home. Let's see that. We'll see who's home.
Mm-hmm.
And Mayor's gonna say, as the new leader, I will definitely, I'm very good at negotiations. You should just let me handle this.
Hush, child.
We heard how you
Oh, yeah,
handled the
Pebbles.
princess. I don't think so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the next 5 hours. We got.
Plus 10. Yeah. Oh,
No, the.
pass the trace. That's only an hour.
As you guys make your way down, you do find off that there's little leveling off places where you can, go and explore different areas. Like there's another hallway that kind of crosses over the stairs. Looks more like a counting kind of an idea, but these rooms have not been used. There's lots of dust, there's lots of dirt and that kind of stuff, kind of just settling in that
Does it
area.
look like it's for storage? Is there anything valuable?
There are some, as you continue going down, you realize that there are other areas where there's been boxes of stuff that's been piled, but no one's touched any of it. Like, even the boxes themselves have like fungus and stuff growing on them. Some of them are
Fungus?
decaying.
Can I investigate the
Yeah, I wanna-
box?
Absolutely.
I want to open a box.
Yeah, I want to be nosy.
Mayor's gonna say,
Um,
be careful, might be black mold.
What I do? Do I need to do investigation or perception?
Investigation with advantage because this is something that you know.
Okay.
Darkshade, why don't you check this box out? I'm not too good with traps. You seem to be kind of know
I'll
the.
inspect
Yeah.
the box. So,
As you
I was
start
like
inspecting
just
the
about to. I was like,
All right.
wait a minute.
13.
13, you realize that this specific fungus actually grows in really dark, damp areas. And it's just a normal fungus, but it seems like there's a lot of it. And fungus grows kind of slowly, or this type does, which means no one's been down here for a long period of time, or at least in these rooms. As you start to investigate one of the boxes, it just kind of like falls apart in your hands.
Ooh, is it like a
Um,
wet cardboard box or?
No, it was originally like a wooden box.
Oh, it's rotten.
It's been rotted.
Can we tell
anybody
what
with
was
art-
in it?
There was stuff inside of it. Whatever it was is spoiled and now completely, utterly just trash.
And you
But
said,
it was organic. It was
must have been
food
it
or
must have been
something.
organic in nature, but at this point, it's been so
clothing,
long.
maybe, or-
Something like that, maybe.
It's just
Mush.
dirt at this point. It's not even decaying anymore. It's all fully decayed.
and you
just
said one of
dust.
those rooms is a counted room.
Yes.
Can I just look for files? Maybe on certain people. Maybe people of Elderhold. Just
Okay. Do a quick investigation. Anybody who's got magic, go ahead and do a roll of Arcana for me.
investigation.
Nah.
I got a 19 for
Mm-mm.
investigation.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Ooh,
I'm doing
nice.
24.
I got one.
Why am I rolling like that?
Nothing.
Natural
Yeah.
20 for
My
Arcana,
magic is suppressed down here.
and I'm a half caster.
You don't catch it. You got magic of what?
A natural 20.
Okay, so
Plus
you guys
one.
realize that the decay of the things that are down here isn't a natural decay. It's almost as if the life force of things has just been pulled from these things, making them decay much faster than they normally would have. It's possible that these things were put down here maybe 6 years ago, 5 years ago.
Well, we've seen this before. For blight. when she's cast Blight in front of us.
Yes, exactly.
Is that almost the exact same effect?
Blight is very, very condensed and very specific. This is for everything down here. So it would have to have been an amazing, large mass blight. And you keep going down levels and levels, and every single place seems to have this kind of corrosion to it. You're not sure how long it would have taken for these things specifically, but you know it's magical in nature. Investigation for the accounting room, yes?
Yes, I got 19. I'm just looking for anything that's
Ledgers?
ledgers, secret money passed between here and Elderhold.
I mean, at this point, I'm looking for any piece of paper that's not destroyed, because everything else is just falling apart. Is there anything that's anything?
Yes. So you start looking through one of the accountant books, and it seems to fall apart in your hands as you're kind of opening it up. And so you're very, very delicate. But the page you open it up to is one of the last entries, really. And it's talking about dowry. It's talking about negotiations for marriage and that kind of thing. It's kind of hard to tell who it was that was in the middle of this, but you can tell that by some of the numbers that you can kind of read out, it probably was within the last 10, 15 years or so. But yeah, that's the only thing you can figure out. Until the book just kind of collapses into fine
Just
powder.
gonna toss it over her shoulder. Okay, fastball. She's gonna walk.
It turns to dust as it hits the ground.
So we found some kind of weird dowry book.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do on this floor before you continue going down?
Go.
All right. You continue going down and down and down. It's pretty easy to know which direction to go because the pathway itself is pretty clear and clean. And each one of these other pathways and rooms are just filled with decay. So it's a pretty easy path to follow.
So when we're going down, I'm gonna keep the light just to where only we can see it, and then of course when we're in the rooms investigating, I'll light everything up.
Perfect. Eventually, you get to the bottom of the
You're gonna put it in a
path.
shield. Use that as a shield flash, right?
Yeah,
On your hammer, on the front of your hammer.
Like a shield be easier.
That's true.
Okay.
I got light everywhere. I light on a bunch of stuff.
At the very end of the hallway, it looks as though someone has broken through a portion of that wall. It would have been the ending wall, right? But someone has broken through, and there's what looks like just a pit. And the pit is on the screen now. And that's the end of the road.
Goes down.
Yep, it's like a little pit. There are some stairs and things, like steps to go into this pit. But it's just a pit.
So there are steps going all the way down?
Mm-hmm. So you can get down into this area, but it just dead ends.
So once we're down, is there any handholds or any ladders or anything like that? That's
No man-made anything really. I mean, there's holes, but it's just like
Where's your portal,
corrosions
Mordai?
and things.
I can take a rope down. I can climb down.
Can I?
Oh, the steps go straight down to the bottom of this pit.
Oh, okay, so they can see.
Can I take a look around and see if I can detect any kind of portal or anything like that? I've used gates and stuff like this before to travel between planes, so I think I would kind of know what to look for.
Yeah, do a investigation with advantage, since you know that this is, you know what you're looking for. What else do you guys want to do in this magical pit that you guys have found?
Just show off and just walk down the
Investigate.
I'm.
All right.
Like everybody else is just circling around me as we're running out. Just like,
I'm gonna just fly after him.
Natural 20.
The
Whoa.
portal is not here, but you're getting the sense that it's closer. Like it's only about half the distance from where you originally were, and now you've halved that distance. You're only a little further away from wherever this portal is.
But it's down further?
It's here. Have they been digging to it?
It's actually in front of you somewhere. It's like
So
no
it's-
longer down, it's
Forward.
that way.
But there's not a way to go
guys, don't go
forward,
into the pit.
right? It's just a pit.
Just a pit. And the pit really isn't that deep. It's only about 15, 20 feet down.
Oh,
Can I
perfect.
start
Oh,
throwing rocks at this wall over here
Sure, yeah.
towards where I feel to see if a rock goes through the wall at all?
Yeah, it looks like it hits the walls, and then a little bit of dirt comes down off of it.
We'll use the tremor sense. Can't you like sense if there's a room behind it, or?
I want to see if there's any sigils or any markings or any kind of runes or anything like that. Like West City.
Go ahead and do an investigation. If anybody else would like to assist with that.
Yes.
Guidance.
Ooh.
11.
How much of an area is that?
No.
I'm going to.
I got a good one.
How big is the pit down below? Like, it's only like 15 feet. Which is
About 15, 17 feet down. And then, what is that? 5, 10, 15.
like wide.
About 30, 40 feet wide.
Nothing at the bottom of it.
Just empty.
The bones. The rocks.
No bones. There's also like a few rocks and dirt and stuff, but it's not like...
Okay.
It's like they were
Is it
digging for
another riddle?
something and then just gave up.
22
Um,
on perception.
you do see something. At first, you're thinking that you're not really seeing this. It can't be. It must be just the way that the rocks and the dirt kind of like decayed and deformed. But the more you look at it, the more it feels like it's intentional. And it's the shape of a spear. And it's a very familiar spear to you because you've been looking at it for the past couple of days. It's the Angel of Light spear that he used to hit the ground with. And you can see that it looks just like dirt and rock, but it has that similar shape, and it's almost the same exact like angle and everything else. It's in all the photos.
And it's in the pit?
Yeah, it's against that wall.
Oh, down in the pit against the wall.
Indentation.
It's very small.
Does it look like a
Easy to
place
miss.
where the spear goes in, or it looks like the spear?
It looks like the spear.
Well, can I grab it?
You reach out, and it's as if it is a handle. Your fingers kind of slowly go through that small area, and you're able to grab a hold of the spear itself, and you can turn it left or the right.
And I'm down in the pit doing this, right? Well, I'm gonna call out to everybody.
I'm gonna
Guys, I found something.
Me and him are down there right now. I
I'll
followed
go
him
down there.
Mhm.
Like, it's a handle of some sort. Should I just pull it? What are we thinking?
To the left, to the right.
I'm right-handed to the right.
I also say.
Would there be any logic to this? Like
righty tighty, lefty
some
loosey
lore,
situation.
yeah.
Maybe.
DM, may I have the answer, please?
Lefty loosey to go downwards, or like Australia backwards flush. To
I
get
think
to
we're
hell.
gonna have to experiment with this one. I don't think he's gonna tell us.
Let the tank experiment with this one. He has more health.
Hey, everybody's got temporary hit points right
That's
now.
true.
Yes.
At this point, how we're still trying to get to the
Yeah.
portal, right? How are we gonna do it?
That's
He
We
found
found the handle.
He found a handle,
There is a.
but he doesn't know to turn it right or left.
Yeah, right or left.
Let's take a vote.
I think we just gotta pick.
Raise your hand if you want left.
All right, I'm going right.
All right. Slowly you start pulling it to the right. Do a perception check.
Left, Pavel, left.
I already went right.
Why would you choose the right?
I peer pressure. That's why.
22.
22.
Oh, baby.
Slowly he starts pulling it to the right. You can hear the clickings, click, 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 almost like it would with like a lock, the old school locks you had to turn to the side.
Like.
But then there was a noise that you caught,
Stop.
and you hear something click off to the far right of you. Roll dexterity to see if you stop or not in time.
Got this.
Nat 20.
See, I told you.
As soon as he says stop, your hand freezes.
Immediate.
God, we're getting good rolls for the
Do
health.
you go and investigate?
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate.
That's a good
I'm
roll.
gonna go with him because you never know what comes out of that.
You know what? I'm
guidance
coming
you
too
before you walk
Okay.
away.
because
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
You go up and you start looking at that corner, and you realize that there's a small hole. And as you go and look inside there is a spear that
Oh.
looks just like the spear of the angel, and it's pointed straight at whoever's going to open up that lock. And you caught it right as it engaged.
should we
One
take-
more click, and the whole spear would have.
Should we take that out?
Would have shot me.
Yeah.
It would have hurt. Let's be real. It would have hurt. It would have skewered me.
Can we remove that spear?
Yeah,
The only way to get the spear out, because it's lodged pretty far back, is to trigger the trap.
Okay. I want to relay that to
Wait, Mage, you're short. Why don't you trigger it?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, what if
Here.
I just use Mage Hand?
Mage Hand sounds way better. I'll be like holding it. I'll be like, why didn't we say this before I did it?
You already stuck your arm in there. I didn't want to
That's
touch
fair.
Let
Yeah,
go.
that's fair.
Let go. I'll have
Grab
my,
on with the Mage Hand first.
I got my fireflies. They're gonna grab it because that's my mage hand as well. They're very versatile bugs. So I'm just like sitting out beautiful fireflies, and we're just gonna, I said step to the side, part the seas, like we'll set this.
Where is
and,
everybody else standing, by the way?
I'm gonna stand
Should we
like
put
to the
ourselves in
side.
Yeah.
Where am I at? Where's the spear?
I was next to Pat.
It's the
Assuming-
U-looking branch that's right there.
I mean, I'm short,
right-hand
so
side.
I-
Assuming we know where the
That's the-
spear is, I'm not standing
That's the
in front of
handle?
it.
Across, like up here?
No, the
So
U-shaped
you'll be over
branch
with
there
Dave with
is
fucking-
the door
no.
that's
Yep.
opening.
Where's the hole?
It's
Wait.
right there, right where the U is.
Oh.
Okay.
So if you stand there, you're going to trigger it, and the spear's going to skew.
I don't want to
Well, it won't skewer.
So
It won't
Yeah.
skewer me.
Not
Oh
a-
yeah, so
I'm short.
your Mage Hand's on it, so I'm gonna come over here. We don't know exactly where it's aimed.
Okay.
Yes, we
I
do.
wanna be right
He just said we saw it aimed right at you, at the door.
Yeah, but what
Yeah,
if
that
it's
could-
magical
you
and
could
it
still
goes
be
to
in the
the
way.
person who unlocks it?
I mean, if you're willing to take that chance, go for it. Or we could Mage Hand.
Well, I'm gonna mage hand it. Yeah.
Okay, everybody's ready to make
I'm
chance?
just, it's gonna shoot over my head because I'm short.
Oh.
Okay.
We're
That's what
hoping.
I'm saying.
Sure.
It's not a chance I'd take with my head, but if you want to go for it.
That's fine. I'm magic. She's gonna open it with her mage hand.
Okay.
Blindfolds.
You're going to keep turning it to the right?
Or the left.
Look, no.
Right.
What, do we want the spear?
Wait.
Do you want the spear or not?
Yeah, just fire it.
Rather to activate the trap while we know it's there.
And while we're far away.
Or we can. Never mind. That's not gonna work. I'll say we can save it for somebody if they're chasing after us, but that's not gonna work.
Anybody else who come down here knows
That's
how to
true.
get down here. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's
I
trigger.
mean, I guess the only downside is if we activate this trap, if we do have somebody follow us, they'll know
No, we're here.
that we're
Yeah.
here.
Let's just turn to the left.
Okay, we're gonna turn it to the left. Right.
Okay, so
Turn
you
it to the left.
pull back to the left. As soon as you start pulling to the left, you hear it disengage. And you realize that it's not just one, there's 5 spears all pointing towards that one little location.
Okay.
As it all clicks to go back and resets itself. As you keep pulling it to the left, eventually it stops, and the whole wall is actually a door, and it kind of just swings inwards. And so now,
I'll turn to Claudia and I'll be like, I should have turned it.
I told you.
You did tell me.
I told you. Nobody
Props.
listened to me.
That's why I gave you the I told you so.
Thank you.
okay.
All right.
I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
In the dirt, you're able to see very clearly
You can
On-
throw me somewhere.
this side of the door.
Probably behind
There's
me.
footprints.
You want to be in the back?
No.
Where do they lead? Do they
You
lead
wanna
to
be
the
in
right or
right
straight
here?
I'll
ahead?
be right in the
Right
middle.
next to me.
Straight ahead.
The back is not safe.
I'll protect you.
I'll hold.
No.
I'll link arms with Lyria.
I mean, I want to follow the footprint. I don't want to leave anything behind.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
Like-
like,
Let's go.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go
Sounds
ahead. I'm gonna
familiar.
send Shadow forward and
like,
let me know if it senses anybody.
On the right hand side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever this is.
So Shadow goes down and he finds this room. Not very big, pretty small.
Got a torch.
There is a little fire in there. Actually, it's not a fire on the ground. It's actually just a torch on the wall.
Yeah.
But something that's really interesting is that this space, one, has a bed. A little more aggressive than I was.
I was like, I'm ready for it. I'm gonna roll initiative.
I'm into
Sorry?
it. Yeah, I'm into it.
That's the right music for hell. Let's put that on.
I'm into it.
But there
That is
are.
so cool. The way that's glowing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Sorry. I'm like.
we can see.
Yes, you can see very
Okay.
clearly now.
I don't
at
need
this
my
point.
doggies.
Your
But there
doggies or
is a
goggies?
rack
Oh,
of
okay.
cloaks and masks all over the place.
Mm,
Very nicely and organized. But this is a place. It's like a storage, like a coat closet.
Yeah.
But all the coats look exactly the same.
I
Do
think
we
we should.
recognize them?
I think we should put these on.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
why
can
not?
kind of blend in.
What if they're magical coats and they kill us?
Can I do like
It's
a
Arcana check
it?
on it. That's
Yeah.
very specific. Right.
very well.
Detect magic, baby.
Detect magic? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yep, Arcana it is.
That's it. I'm not that smart, but I'm proficient, so it's fine. Ooh, okay. 18 plus 5, 23.
No, there's nothing magical about these things at all.
See?
But
Personal strokes.
they do have a weird, oily kind of smell to them.
I don't like that. I'm not putting
Gross.
that on. I'm not putting that on.
Babe, put it on.
It's
Put
a
it on.
disguise. It's a disguise.
It's oily.
disguising
It'll
ourselves.
catch on fire.
Prestidigitation yourself.
Not that kind of oil.
What kind of oil?
Like perfuming.
Lube?
Okay.
Like anointment oil.
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe.
What kind of
Go into the room. We find some
wrong kind of dungeon, babe?
listen, we're going to hell. You don't know what kind of dungeon we're going to go into.
That is fair.
Alright.
Anything else other than the
I've heard
robes?
stories.
I'll take
The
some.
robes with hoods or something? Or?
Yes, all the robes have hoods. There are masks on the wall as well. The masks are all
Oh my
made.
God.
They almost look silver in nature. A very cold color to them, kind of tinge to them.
What's the shape?
They're all different shapes.
Ooh.
So one of them looks more like a certain type of an animal. Another one looks like
Kind of like a masquerade ball. Is
Very masquerade-y.
Oh, God.
Is there one that looks like feline?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Actually, there's a few of them that look.
I want a feline one.
Okay.
Are they magical? Or are they also...
They're not magical. Being a person who is of church background, you would recognize them as ceremonial garbs. Like, this is a ritual.
What is this like the light?
What kind? Do I have any hint of good, evil?
Yeah, the masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, to what
Specific-
I can divine sense.
Is this going to be like a mask situation where we put it on and we turn into crazy people?
I have a feeling one of these masks is gonna be bad.
Listen,
Well,
You're
we
gonna
already
be like a
checked it. We checked it.
sacrifice or something. I checked it, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
Is there any blood on any of them?
Divine sense.
Okay. You've never encountered something like this before. It's kind of both. It depends on how you look at it.
The eyes wide shut.
Yeah, that definitely type of robes and like that kind of like masks and everything else. But like as far as divine sense, it's more like, is it evil? Is it not evil? Is it good? Is it not good? It's kind of both. It gives you very weird vibes. And it kind of makes you uncomfortable that these two polar opposites are so closely tied together with these things.
Okay, I'm gonna have to change up my outfit a little fast because like I'm just like in Uggs right now, and that's
Uggs.
not very,
Not
hellish.
very hell.
Yeah. So she's just gonna use her armor. She's gonna get some knee-high leather stiletto boots just to make her taller.
Okay.
So she doesn't look. They don't say, "Oh, there's that fairy that we're trying to convert."
You could just hover, and you're like, have the robe hang down.
Yeah, have it be long.
Well, we're going to hell,
Oh.
and I have
We're going to hell.
and I have firefly wings, so that might be not great. They're just kind of thin.
Yeah,
It's hot.
Keep them tucked away.
Moisturize them.
Yeah,
How does it
I'll
look?
shape water.
Get some oil.
No.
I mean, we're in full armor, right?
Yeah.
How does it look with the robe on? Like, does it look funny?
No.
No?
I mean, it looks like some of the robes are smaller, some of them are a little bit larger. You find one that fits you, it's your size with all your armor.
What color
on
are
there.
they?
All of them are jet black.
Okay.
What kind of animals are they?
All kinds. Some of them are deer. Some of them are feline. Some of them look a little bit more like predators, as in like dinosaur type of things.
Is there
Lots
a
of
rabbit?
teeth.
I want like a serpent.
Is there a mushroom?
Snake.
No mushrooms, only animals.
Is
Yeah, so you find one that
there like
definitely
a
looks
like a
snake.
butterfly mask?
Like a black mamba.
No butterflies.
Is there a rabbit?
There is a rabbit.
Oh, take
I'm
it.
wearing it.
All right.
I
love
guess
that
I
video.
will
Because I'll
take.
be
That's
Paragon,
cool.
just
So we're
like
going to a
my
furry
friend.
party.
I want one of the dinosaur ones.
Yeah, what did you say, a frat party?
A furry.
Oh,
So you
no,
guys
I
open
thought you
them
said a frat party.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, pretty much.
I'm not gonna put the mask on. I could just put the hood down low.
Okay.
No, wear a
I'm
mask.
definitely
Yeah,
going
it's
to
part of the
that.
I have my helm on. I don't need a
You
mask.
can put it over it. Come on.
You gotta blend in. What if they're gonna be like, oh,
All right.
where's your mask?
I'll just grab a
No,
random
that's a
one.
waste.
Okay.
I think a deer. Deer would be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deer one.
All right, so you find a deer mask, rabbit mask, feline mask.
Yeah.
Wait,
Snake.
feline?
Yeah, he got a feline.
Oh,
one.
feline. What else is there?
There's all.
There's multiple
There's a
feline.
deer
All kinds.
one.
Deer.
Horse?
Dinosaurs.
There's
horse?
cow, sheep.
Oh, there's a sheep's mask. Put that dinosaur one back. Sheep mask for me, please.
Sheep? No, those are the sacrificial things.
What else is there?
Yeah, no, Maeve, you already imbibed the water.
I'm like looking around the corner. I'm like, guys, put on a mask and let's go.
Cow mask?
Let's all do.
Yes.
predatory-
I'm like, we're not here to play dress
Is
up.
there a monkey?
Yes,
I'll do the
I'm like, come on,
the
Shadow.
monkey has very large teeth. This is one of like the gorilla kind of monkeys that they have.
Like with tusks.
Yeah, that's
Tusks.
perfect.
Do you
for
want the cow one? And she pulls it out to you. I'll take them up.
Then we should all be predators.
I'm gonna
I'll
Yeah,
be...
predator.
poke my head around. I'm gonna go around
No,
corner to
I'm
Shadow.
not really into the cow. I'll
I'm gonna
just
check out
do
down
the...
this corridor.
And she's
Everybody
like,
else
there's
is playing dress
dinosaur
up.
ones.
I'll just do the monkey.
Okay. So everybody's got their mask on. Everybody's
I'm
got the
keeping
robes
cows.
on.
It's my Chinese New Year animal, whatever. So
Mine's horse.
Tiger,
Mine's
but
a
here
horse.
it is.
Anything else of interest back there? Just the costume store.
Just the
I'll
cot.
take any incense or anything like that.
The whole place is already very. It's musky.
No oils though.
You can smell them really strongly in this area. Yeah. You guys want to continue?
Yeah. No sensors or any other religious type artifacts around.
What about that tremor sense?
Yeah, I'll do another tremor sense. Again, see how close.
Yeah. So you do a tremor sense, and that seems like there's lots of people walking around.
Ooh, I don't like that. There's a lot of people walking around. Down below us, can I sense any tunnels or anything like that?
Do a quick investigation, and I'll tell you how accurate you can be.
Is it with advantage because I'm using my tremor sense, right?
You got it.
We got like a left and right intersection here.
Yes, you do.
5 check.
Left or right? More die.
20.
You get the sense that these tremors are coming further on down. It kind of there's lots and lots of these like people walking around. They're not rushing, they're not running, they're just kind of walking around. What gets you is that it sounds very soft.
Like organized.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, but it's soft movement. Like you can. It's not like an army. An army would be
Like-
very loud and sharp. This is very soft,
Unarmored.
kind of unarmored.
It's like they're like it's all the civilians
The creepy whisper.
doing
Yeah.
some ritual being sacrificed. I'll relay that to everyone that I detect all of those vibrations.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're disguised.
Alrighty. So so you make it down to the section that you guys are at now.
I heard something different.
Oh, water.
You do hear the water to the right. Are you gonna go investigate that, or are you gonna go to the left instead?
I don't know. Like, Babe hasn't really
Where
good
was I
luck with
getting
water
the vibes
lately.
Just further down.
So,
And
Shall
this
we
is
check out
hell
the
water.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's probably
It could be the
spring
source.
related.
I won't
Take
go in it.
samples.
No.
Yeah, our alchemist friend would appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll take a. I'll use shape water to carefully, without touching it,
Okay.
put it into a vial.
So as you go
Close it
to get close to it, you realize that it's bubbling.
this is so
It's
cool.
very hot.
The
What
hot
is it?
spring.
This is
Hot
very
spring
much
sounds so
a
nice.
hot
I'll
spring.
get in.
No, don't get it. No.
No.
May's gonna say
It'll
no.
boil you alive.
It has a very sulfuric kind of smell to it as well.
Ooh, that's why it's hot springs. Hellish hot springs.
I'm gonna tell
Sounds
Claudia.
Brody.
nice.
That's why the water's all salty and tainted. Gives my
Like there's more light down this tunnel.
Yeah, I'll take a sample of it
Okay.
with shape water because I can make it ice and then not ice, so it's not boiling.
Okay, so you're gonna like cooling it off as it's going into the
Yeah.
vial. So yeah, you take it and put it in there. It starts to turn cloudy and almost blackish.
Oh, like tar?
Not like tar, and
reaction-
it's
Like
still.
pond scum, almost.
There you go, pond scum.
In reaction
pond
to
scum.
my magic or to being cool?
No, you're not sure.
Can I try and just lift it up with shade water and not cool it off?
Yeah,
And
it's
just
still clear. It's still bubbling, but you cool it off, and suddenly it turns like pond scum.
It
Stuff
can
floating in it.
only exist in this state of certain.
Well, while he's playing with water, do you want to go check out this room?
Yeah, dude.
So you make it to this room, and as you do,
water bending.
Yeah.
you hear
Wow.
chanting.
In this room?
Up
And
here?
this one.
It's coming from further on down.
Can I hear them with my fastest percentage of 17?
Yes, you can. You can hear them. They're all saying the same things in unison. And so, would you guys like to continue for a little bit, or do you guys like to
What are
listen?
they saying?
At this point, it's kind of hard to hear, because everybody's wearing cloaks,
And that.
and they're all facing away from you, and so it's creating a sound barrier, muffled sound barrier between the two of
I
you.
said we just kind of like go and kind of just make our way towards the back of the group as a group.
I mean, yeah, we still have passed without a trace.
Yeah,
Active,
for an hour.
But
Yeah.
is it like is it an obvious effect? Like if we
No,
walked into this
no.
room with
We're
No,
not
it's
su-
specifically to not be obvious.
It's super.
it's like we walk
quiet.
into a big group of people,
Yeah, we
we're
can
not
just
gonna be like unnaturally
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah, well, the people we're gonna quietly just kind of
Blend.
blend in.
I'm pretty good with the
Kinda
religious
like
chants. Can I pick it up?
Assassin's Creed, where you
Yeah.
just kind of get in a group of them,
Yes.
the monks.
No, we're gonna stand in the back.
You just turn
You
invisible.
and your obvious.
I'm not gonna
clothing.
start chanting the prayer. I'm gonna see if I know what it is though.
Those monks,
You
I might start
recognize
chanting.
it.
I'll tell you what it is.
Mhm.
You
Get away
recognize
from
the
the guards.
And then just.
Right, from
It is-
the service we attended.
Not from the service you've attended, but actually from
That
the Church of the
hate
Thunder.
Yeah,
Um,
I like the towers.
you
I
can't
just
hear the
like going
words
on
from
the
where you're
building.
at, but you can hear the cadence of it. And as you're listening to the cadence of it, you're like, they're gonna have a pause here. Yep, there's the pause. Oh, and they're gonna say it's about 3 or 4 words. Stop again. Yep. So I don't know if you guys ever been to like a Catholic mass at all. But they have
Yeah.
their things they say, and it always has a rhythm, right?
Yeah, peace be with you.
I went to Catholic
and also
school.
with you.
I know.
I went to Catholic private school as well.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. I was taught by a nun.
Yeah,
She taught on hell like she was born and raised there.
But I just watched the first episode of 1923, and there was an episode with the Indian kid, and she was just like, quack, quack, quack.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, I tried to punch that. And then she punched that lady, and I was like, I can't blame her.
Dude, so I went to Catholic preschool and kindergarten. And in preschool, I asked the nun about dinosaurs, and so like immediately I was like blacklisted. They're like,
Oh,
he's
no!
like, he's a demon. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I like fossils. Like,
The world's older than 2,000 years.
They loved me. I don't know. But so you hear it.
I'm picking
you
it
can't-
up.
You can't hear the words, but you can definitely know that cadence. You know.
Do I know the words to the one that I know?
You know the words that you know from the Thunder Church, but you do not know these words yet. Because again, it could be the same words, but you just can't really hear it because of all the muffled.
What about the words he knew from the guy who he was talking to in the church?
Yeah, is it the
They said
same
it was
kind of prayer
opposite.
from the church?
Oh, it's not.
Well, you would
That.
can assume that it's from the church. But
It's different.
yeah, there's lots and lots of prayers. And so this could very easily be one of them, or it could just be a bunch of people from the Thunder down here. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I know.
I'll be like, guys, I think they're perverting some of the Thander's scripts down here. I don't know. This sounds familiar, but it's not right. It shouldn't be here in this place.
Is there? I would like to kind of, as like we're all chanting or whatever.
I'm not chanting.
Is there any other entrances?
Just hum
or
along.
exits, or
From where you're standing, this is the only entrance, and it looks like a nice entrance. As you can see from the map on the screen, this is where it starts to get cleaned up, and from this point forward, it's nice and organized.
how tall is the ceilings?
About 15 feet high.
Okay, so it's pretty small enclosed space.
For right now, it's.
But yeah, but like, what are we walking into?
Oh
yeah,
we
yeah,
can,
yeah.
we can just
We've
hear
already-
them around the corner, or what?
You can hear them. They're echoing off the brick walls, So they could be just right around the corner, or they could be a little further down.
No, I thought we had already made our way. Let's make our way.
You guys ready to make your way?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
I'm
but
also
I'll
gonna
like
say
turn
watch out
around
for
first.
guards.
I'm like, before we go in there, like we need to play the part. Like we got disguises on. We don't want to make.
Well, let's
So
be sneaky. Get in there.
well, I mean, I think we should like kind of like walk in like a procession almost, like we're joining, like monks or whatever. Like we're coming in to join at the back. We're not making a big scene or anything, but like
And also make
we're
sure.
not no rush in there.
Yeah,
Just maybe single line kind of thing.
Yeah, we're just slowly
Yeah.
merging with the rest of the group.
And make sure there's no guards at the door.
Well, even if they are, we're just gonna walk right past them.
Yeah, we're meant to be here.
Yeah.
We're just a little late.
Just act like you're meant to be there. It'll work out.
There you go.
Fake it till you make it.
You guys ready?
Let's do it.
I'm
Don't
gonna
use a
do
real
my
name.
channel divinity
Okay.
to gain +5.
Code names
to
from now on.
diplomacy.
Jane Doe.
Jane Doe.
I think it lasts for
That
10
sounds like
minutes.
you're gonna die.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Lyria, I'll let you choose your own name this time.
Maybe I should have
I
Googled
just
names.
gonna have to do some actions.
I'm honored.
Monkey Girl.
I'll be
I mean, I can do before you go in there. I can do another divine sense.
Fine.
But is it gonna be the?
Just to see if there's any celestial, fiend, foe.
Yeah.
I named her horny girl.
It is
last
60
time.
feet.
Yeah, you.
Zebulina.
So I'll do that as we
It could be
get
Zebulina.
closer.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
Before we go around the last
Better.
corner or whatever.
Yeah,
it doesn't
goes
sound
off
like
even
I'm on
where
a
you're at
cold
now.
case.
Like there's something ahead of you. It
Don't have a
is.
tag on your toe.
Yeah.
It's confusing. Like it really is confusing. You're having a hard time wrapping your mind around what this is because it's coming off as both celestial and fiendish, devilish.
And have I ever heard in like my learning with Lathanders of any celestial ever working with a fiend? Like, has that ever happened in history?
So the history of it is
You want me to roll history?
Yeah. Yeah, either that or religion. And do it with advantage because this is your area of expertise. What'd you get?
You say history or religion?
Either one.
14?
You remember something about like the beginning of creation, demons, which are just chaotic, just want to destroy the world. Angels were sent to go and fight the demons. And while just being in the 9 hells, they actually became more vicious. Their personalities changed, their physical attributes changed, and then they became the devils. So devils are really just angels who have just gone down there to fight the demons.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the history of that, and that's what you remember, but you don't remember much past that.
Okay. I'll
That's
kind of like share that little tidbit.
intense.
I'm like, that's
Okay.
kind of, I'm feeling this crazy
Yeah.
energy I've never felt before. So be on your
Could be
toes.
long lost cousins.
Very long lost, yeah.
Billions of years, you long lost cousins.
Any we do want to do any other prep before we go in here? Anybody want to cast any spells or anything?
No.
Yeah, that's.
Nope.
I don't have no spells. Let's get a kitty cat.
I mean,
Oh, what are you doing with the cat?
I mean,
It's trailing behind.
Oh, okay.
I can always wild
It's his
shape it. I
familiar,
really
if
can't
anybody
right now,
asks.
so.
Anything else? Just going.
He's very good
No,
at
I'm more
hiding
than
the
checking.
shadows.
oh, okay. It's perfect.
She. I don't know if it's a he or she.
Maybe
It's
it's
an
she.
You know what? Screw it. I'll cast Aid.
I'll cast telekinesis on myself, but I won't do anything with it yet. It's concentration for an hour, so I'll just hang on to it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Aid on you, and
Increase hit points.
yeah, and probably me.
What? How much?
So your hit point maximum goes up by 5. So not temporary, just the maximum.
I don't know how to do. Right, I'm at HP.
And it lasts for 8 hours.
All right, go ahead and place your guys
88
on
plus 5,
the
what's
board
that?
there.
92?
93.
No, 93.
In the back, we're in the front. I kind of want to be in
It's
the
okay,
middle
can't do
with
math.
Lyria.
It's totally fine.
What?
So I kind of want to be in the middle with you.
You just work at a
yeah.
bank.
I just work at a bank and I can't
So
do
we
math.
can do our
It's fine.
blasts together.
Perfect.
That's what
go ahead and
calculators
put,
are for, Mark.
I know.
And
Who's bringing up
computers.
the
Why
rear?
would I need to use my brain?
Me and
You.
Claudia.
And shadows behind you.
Kind of back. Yeah, without it.
Slinking in the shadows.
Me and the kitty. We're having some bonding time.
The kitty.
Those elders blast out.
There you go. Give you
The
a
way
little-
that graph like
territory,
loaded in
got
was
it.
really
Line
cool.
is like a conga line.
Fingertips are like-
Yeah.
Yep.
Percent now.
Yep.
As you guys make your way around.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking.
Exactly. So you make your way into this area, and right as you come
We got
around this
ropes on
corner,
and everything. Come on, we gotta act culty.
you see that there's lots of people here. They're all wearing the robes. They all have the same kinds of masks and things on, just like you do. Right at the entrance to this
Oh, cool.
area.
We blend right in.
Yeah, they don't even notice you as you come into this area.
Are there guards or no? They're just kind of mingling.
Everybody is just smashed together. But the thing that you notice,
Is there altar?
everybody. No, it's just statues.
Oh.
What you all see immediately, though, is more than just the people that are there, is that the ceiling is gone. It's almost like a rip in time or a rip in space where you can actually see into this other dimension, and it is enormous. And you see this angel. The angel is beautiful and terrifying all at the same time. You recognize it immediately as being the angel of light. Light just permeates from everywhere around this angel, and he holds his spear with him.
Is it his divine sense? Is it celestial in nature or is it fiendish?
Or is it both?
Mostly celestial.
But there is a tinge of.
Yes. And as you now are,
And I've
with the
had
group-
many dealings with celestials before, so I've never encountered one that has this tinge of something else.
Mm-mm. Never had nothing like
Did
this.
you say it's in another dimension?
Mhm.
It's
And
like looking down
Like
on
a different,
everybody.
like a different plane, like an
Yes.
ethereal plane.
Mhm.
No,
And it's almost like
don't
the
get
ceiling
too
is just
excited
gone.
now.
And
We
that's
gotta
the
stay on this
beginning of
plane.
this open cosmos of this other dimension.
Wow.
And he is in this space, just looking down at all of his people.
Does it look hellish? Is it like
no.
raining
It's-
fire?
Is it
or-
No
black?
fire, white, beautiful.
Was it
Everything
like a-
around him is almost cast in darkness just because of how bright he is.
Casting big shadows.
You're casting big shadows. Now you can hear the chanting. The chanting they're very, very close to Lathander's prayers, but you catch on really quickly that they are perversions of the prayers. Like the words haven't changed, but the connotations, what they actually mean, have been taken way outside of context. And they just are all right there, saying all these words over and over again.
What? I mean, you may not know this, but like, what prayer is it? Like, is it an important one to Lathander, or like kind of like a more basic
So you
one?
would know.
Like,
Yeah, it's actually verbatim, but it's the way that they're saying it that makes it come across as just evil in nature. And you sense that's not what that means. That's not what that means. Like, yeah, that you got the words right, but that's not what we're talking about here.
So is it the people that are twisting it, or is the angel of light itself? Because
The angel of light is leading the prayer, and they're repeating back after.
but the way they're repeating it is incorrect.
The way the angel is saying it and the way that they're repeating it, it's both incorrect. He would know that because he's Lathander. There's a point in the prayer where it almost feels as though time stands still, and the angel seems as though he is standing right in front of you.
Oh.
And he's just looking straight at you. And he looks, almost like he's peering straight into
at
you.
me or like at us?
He's actually looking at you first and just looking at each one of you guys individually. No one else is paying attention.
We
They're
got
all
his
facing
mask
forward.
on, so I'm just glaring back at it.
Yeah, and he just starts peering into each one of you. He lingers a little bit on Claudia, and he lingers a little bit more on you, and then he focuses in on you again too.
Can I do some kind of like perception check?
Yeah, absolutely. This would be religion.
right now.
Oh, religion?
I feel like $1,000,000 gold.
Yeah. You don't
Wow,
feel
that's really bad.
you don't
I'm
have
pretty
any
sure.
urges?
No.
Grab the tail on me. Just don't go.
Don't go anywhere.
You're stuck with me.
I just got a 9.
9. Something's not right. He's staring into you, like past the masks, past your eyes, past who you are. He's looking at something deeper into you. It's just very unnerving.
He knows something I don't, or he knows something that other people don't.
You hear a voice actually resonate into everybody's minds, and it's the same kind of resonating voice that you would have with the telepathic bond that you guys have. But this is very reverberating, very strong, very powerful. And basically, what he says to you, each one of you, in different ways, is you're not what you seem. You're liars. You're not supposed to be here. And he says it.
Oh, he says that to us?
All of us.
Individually, and every one of those messages is slightly different. Like it was tailored just for you. When he says it to you, he's not just talking about the fact that you're here, but that Shadow is here with you. When he's talking to Claudia, he's not just talking about the fact that you're here, he's talking about the things that you've been wrestling with. Like he sees all those things.
So he knows.
He knows. And he just looks at each one of you, and it almost, you feel naked and you feel exposed in a way that you've never felt like this before. And he just smiles at each one of you with this weird smile. He doesn't expose you. And the next thing you know, he disappears.
You see Maeve's heard in this.
And like everyone else just didn't even notice. Like
They don't know because he's just speaking to us individually.
He's speaking to you each individually. And when you actually look past him, he's still standing above everybody else. Everybody else is still following his prayers. It's like there was a duplicate of him just for you for a moment.
Were we able to respond to him at all, or he went back and forth?
He just went back and forth with the door. But he seems entertained, slightly pleased
That we're there.
that you're there.
Like almost like an amusement.
Yeah.
He's a masochist.
I don't know. Is there anything else that like we can find out?
Masochism.
The prayer ends,
You don't know his.
and the last part of the prayer is, "Go forth, my children, my children." And he looks directly into each one of your eyes, because it looks like he's staring straight at you through you, and says, "My child."
No.
Maeve's gonna say in her head.
And as he does,
This is a closed channel.
everything starts to fade. Do a perception check for you.
Can you smell your brother?
That sounds so funny. Can you smell your brother?
Brownie.
Is your brother here? Better would ask that, I guess.
16.
You see 2 ears popping out from somebody up in the front of the circle. He can hide a lot, but he can't hide the ears. It's your buddy.
Little ears. Do you have your pet with you?
Yeah, he's hidden in my clothes.
He is shivering.
Probably.
He is terrified. And he actually kind of sends out this kind of feeling to you, like, this is where I've been. This is where they wanted to take me.
How many of the angels' subjects are here?
You would guess at least 40.
Okay.
That's you know.
And
We
they're
can take that off.
packed.
Yeah, 5. We have to kill 5 each, guys. That's it. 5 each. We're
I
going.
could probably wipe them all out in one spell.
That's
Listen.
a
No.
lie. That's a lie.
Calm the jitters.
7
Relax.
each.
But like,
7 each.
do we have to kill them though?
Hey, the
They're
angel has not
light.
blown our cover. I think it's for a reason. We should
Yeah.
play this out to the end.
6 or 7 each.
I agree with that. Is there more that we want to figure out or investigate about the angel? Like,
I mean, yeah.
Well,
Now that
before
he's
you do
gone-
that, go ahead and do a wisdom saving throw.
Why? You know we're not all smart.
Now he's gone, right?
You do it with disadvantage.
Oh,
no, Maeve, sweetie.
Only Darkshade and Lyria get the bonus.
Why not me?
You in the back.
Didn't you aid me? Oh, that's for health.
oh, the app did me dirty. 8.
See, that's why you don't
It
roll.
literally went to it went to roll onto the 15, and then last second it
Oh, I get +1 on
went
saves.
to
I forgot
5.
about that.
Oh no!
It was one of those.
3.
You were so close.
But anyway, 8. So what happened?
23.
Are you saved?
Is it wisdom?
What'd you get?
Oh yeah. I'm good.
I got a 2.
You failed spectacularly. I didn't tell you what's gonna happen.
That was a natural 1 +1.
What was it? Save.
14.
Oh no,
Save.
that's a lie. That's a lie. 6.
So failed.
I don't trust the app.
27.
Okay, these dice are
Yep.
doing me bad,
You
and the app's doing me bad. Oh,
Can I
of course,
feel?
when I
do
casually
know
toss
with
them
such a
in
powerful
anger,
save, do I know what it kind of effects
I had a
was
17.
just trying to be placed on
In
me?
anger. I'm actually trying to roll. A ducky?
Yes and
There's
no.
a duck inside?
There's a
So-
whale. There's a whale in this.
Ooh, okay.
So here's what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Claudia
that's adorable.
and
Where do you get these?
Lucas. I just spaced the name.
It's me, Maeve.
Maeve.
That's
Maeve.
really good.
I was gonna say Marv for some crazy reason.
Oh no.
Ah, that wasn't it. Maeve and Claudia.
Maeve's brother.
She doesn't have a shoulder house.
As the angel disappears, it's almost like the clouds from the celestial level that he is in hit the ground and create this mist all over the ground.
I'm gonna
It is.
clutch onto more die. So hard.
He's 10 feet in front of you.
No, he's holding on to me actually.
No, I did say I was holding on to Maeve and I wrapped my tail around her waist.
Like so hard, I'm digging my nails into you.
The smell is of this, like, you would recognize it as being like the holy smokes and incense and things. There are certain incenses that are specific for prayer that no one uses for anything else besides prayer. Matter of fact, if you use this incense as you're at your home because you like the smell, you'll be like put to death. Like it is only for religious spaces, and that just permeates this cloud as it hits the ground and just disperses all over everything. At this point, anything below your knees is completely obscured.
Me.
Everybody feels this shift, not just in the temperature or the feeling of the area, but also within yourselves, this animalistic urges
What?
and things inside of you start to bubble to the surface. Everybody who
Oh my
saved
gosh, please don't
was
tell me
able
I'm
to
gonna be
hold
lucky.
it back. Our two friends who did not save suddenly have desires to do things that are way outside of your comfort zones.
Oh.
You
Oh.
want to join the group.
Banana.
You need to join the group. You watch as everybody in the group starts making their way down these hallways. And you hear many different things. You hear like whips cracking. You hear bones being broken.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
lord.
That was fun until that part.
You
Yeah, I
hear
agree on that.
screams
Too far.
of pain and pleasure all at the same time and from everywhere.
Did
Wow.
they like walk out past us, or they
Nope,
went?
they
They
moved
Oh, are you-
more in that
You're
direction
holding on to
towards
me,
the
so you can
right?
you can
Or
stop
to
me.
both- or
I
to
don't have my
both.
dog
Yeah,
anymore.
break off.
They break off and go in different directions.
So we're kind of like in the entry now, all together.
And sorry, the
Yes.
Are they
angel is
taking off?
gone.
The angel is gone. The roof is now back.
Are they taking off on us?
They want
Can
to.
I
Matter of
see-
fact, Claudia is going to start moving as quickly as she can
I'll
to
grab her
join the
arm.
group.
But did
Yeah,
I
I'm
see,
holding
did I
on to
see
me.
Aleki where he went?
Oh yeah, he's all excited,
Oh, great.
and so he's already moved on ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can smell immediately, like the blood and the bone and just the weird, crazy things that are happening down the rest of this hallway. I'm not going to go into
Crazy
too much
smells.
details, but just imagine the absolute worst things a person could be doing, and they're 600 steps past that. They are
Evil.
the epitome of evil. It is the worst things about anybody that they could possibly have about themselves is now on full display, and
And it's
people are
being
just
physically
Inflicted.
inflicted, yeah. That's a good
yes
word.
On everybody else or on themselves?
on
or-
themselves, on each other.
It's a
It is
bloodbath.
just
just short of death?
yeah.
Torture chamber, basically. But
You
self-inflicted.
get the sense that someone ends up dying,
Okay.
and because they hit the ground after a moment, they revive, they come out,
Oh.
and they were perfect as they were before.
What?
And they continue. And
Wait.
they
Well, we
continue.
are in hell, so it's just
And they
continue.
continue.
So
We're almost
they
there.
don't like
We're like
really die then. They die and then
We're like one
they...
room over.
They're
I would know if I went through a portal. We're not in hell.
some of them are killing each other, killing themselves.
Yeah.
Falling to the ground, raising up, and they're perfectly healed, like nothing has gone wrong.
Because they fall into the mist.
Yep. And they are just like newborn babies. They have perfect skin.
Do they go
everything's
back
wonderful,
to the same
and
thing?
they
Is
go
it like a cycle?
Right back to where they were before.
Oh wow! What a
Okay.
They
party!
just continue and continue.
So this like cycle of
Okay.
Yes.
Is there
Pain and horrificness. Everybody do Constitution saving throws to see how well you're handling the situation.
now we're all
Is
grouped
this
up, so
poison?
everybody gets the bonus.
What's that?
Is this considered poison? I have advantage on saves against poison.
It's not poison.
No, this is like you just saw some really
So just
gross
con?
shit.
Con
You have
save?
to keep your blood
Yeah,
down.
context.
So plus 5.
Oh,
you said?
yeah, your ducky likes me. Yay! I got a
Oh wait, am I rolling a
20.
Okay.
Got a 19.
A dirty 20.
Everybody gets +5.
Oh,
Yeah.
plus 5 then.
23.
Okay, so anybody who
25.
gets over 16,
Oh,
you're able to hold
Done.
back throwing up and becoming physically ill, but
Oh,
it's
yay.
a very close thing.
I don't get sick.
It's like I have a
Uh,
+13 on my con.
it's like,
Well,
I
you
got
want to
20
like do it to yourself or something.
Yeah, so there's points where you are wanting to even shift and change.
Like, are you talking about wild shaping?
Wild shaping.
Oh, you were a bad one.
Yeah, because we're like holding you back. We're like, no, don't
Yeah.
go.
Like, Clary, what are you doing?
Well, what?
You're all lucky. Like, he
Do a
has my belt
dexterity
now.
saving throw. Who's next to her?
I am.
I am.
Yeah, we
You
both are.
also do dexterity saving throws as well to see if you can catch her before she takes off.
You do not get the +5.
18.
Ooh,
Oh,
shoot.
shit.
I'll use.
You have the belt. What are you saying no shit about?
It's Dex, not. Your belt does nothing for Dex at all.
What do we got?
15.
I got a 12.
They both reach for you and try to grab you and pull you back, and you are gone.
Can I use my telekinesis that I cast?
Yes, you can.
Alright.
You are. It's such a good
I thought
thing.
you were
that
holding me.
Physically.
I'm physically holding on to Maeve. I'm gonna, with my other hand, lift it up and stop
Luckily Maeve's small.
Claudia.
Maeve's biting
Do.
I was like, yeah, I think you gotta
Dex save?
hold her first. before
She's
you-
saying
Dex
some
save.
wild shit. She's
A
like,
dex save.
I want to be wet. You let me go.
So we're gonna do dex
That
save to
is
see if you can get away.
screaming.
16.
All right, 16. You got to beat it,
Dexy?
or if you got to fail
Or
it.
athletics. So you get +5.
I got a +8.
No, man. Or not, +5.
Oh, plus 5. 16 plus 5, 21. Then.
13.
You do not.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
wait.
14. So I got
14.
+1 on saves.
You almost get out of Mordai's hands, but he's got you tight.
My tail
I'm
wraps around her waist really
I'm
tight.
squirrely.
With your hand, you grab a hold of Claudia and start pulling her back. It's because these people are holding on to you. Do another wisdom saving throw to see if you can break it.
Children, behave yourselves.
It's just wisdom. Time for me.
Well, since you stopped her, can I then pounce on her?
Yeah, exactly.
Pin her to the ground? You're not going anywhere.
Well,
yeah, because it's
I mean, in
Okay.
the full
Seven.
heavy
You save?
plate,
it's a good idea.
full plate armor, I've got to be like.
14.
14?
You save.
The phrasing of that just
You
got
actually are in the process of changing. Before you finally manage to like shake it off.
That's good that you were changing because like 350-pound Pavel just went like belly flop on you, like not going anywhere.
What was I? Did they like see what I was trying to change?
Yeah,
into?
that's what I'm trying to find out. Do an intelligence save real quick to see if it is. Do a deception for you. Let's see what-
Deception?
Intelligence
Would I-
save.
or just an
I'm
intelligence.
focusing on a lot. I
Oh,
don't think
check.
I can see,
Deception.
actually. I'm
Deception.
Yeah, I heard
Holding you and
Hey,
you.
no, you're good. I got a 2, so.
I have no idea.
11?
11. She was changing to something you've never seen her change into before, but for whatever reason, it looked very familiar. Can't place it, but she ends up like shaking it off really quickly.
Like
and-
anything? Scales, feather, fur?
Uh,
I mean, with 2,
Shell.
I don't know. Shell? Okay.
Carrot.
she's a teenage mutant ninja.
actually, shell's the wrong word. Close to shell. Shell.
Carapace?
Okay.
Carapace.
A bug.
Carapace. Okay.
Did you guys
But
both
she
Make your
changes back.
saves now?
Yeah.
Again, you guys have managed to like regain yourselves, but you know that these guys need to keep a close hand on you because you've already failed it
Well,
once.
Sorry. I put
Okay.
my
May's gonna be like, I wanna. What's that sound?
You two stay close to me from this point forward.
Keep
so I
us
can
away
help.
from those whips.
I mean,
Do not leave my side.
I'll be actively looking.
Yeah, I'll stay holding on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are
like
you
the
gonna
four
just
of
keep
us.
moving on?
Let's like look at each other. Like we gotta
You find him.
keep a handle
he's
on
carrying me
this
like
too.
a toddler.
Yeah,
Of course
I'm
I find him.
carrying Nave like a squirming toddler. It doesn't want to
He's
be
all the
held.
way up there. Oh my god.
So much.
This growing toddler has still little boots
Okay.
on.
Whoa, that's
There
cool.
are no holes.
Wait, where are there no holes?
Like anywhere you see a hole, it's not there. You find a
I
Lecky.
can get my little.
Wait,
He's
do we want to go in here?
very
Where are
popular.
Those
She's
holes-
taken off.
those
She's
I
holes
fine.
already
there.
took off. I like snuck in all through the robes and shit.
We're going with you. I'm going with you.
I mean, I'm being carried, so I have no choice.
Yeah, I have.
All right.
You find a Lecky.
Yeah.
He's very popular.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, he used to be.
Yeah, but you're not sure which one you hate more, like his
A little bit more.
better than everybody else, or what you see before you.
Oh.
It's close, but you actually think that the thing you see before you is worse. It offends you more.
Is even more depraved than before.
Once a slut,
He's
always
way
a slut.
like before he was depraved. He would do crazy things, that kind of stuff. This outstrips that completely and utterly. Like he is not even really. There's points where you're looking at him and you think he's a beast. He's not even really a person anymore.
Yeah.
In fact, anybody you look at, they are much more bestial
Feral.
than anything. Feral.
Are they looking at us? Like,
They're looking at everybody. There's no one's really paying that much close attention
okay,
to
so
you.
there's like no recognition. Like
No
they're
recognition.
like,
But
like
everybody do investigation checks
You
really
just see
quick. I
like
want to see if
somebody
you
carrying
can
somebody
pick
else,
something
like a
out.
baby.
Investigations.
The worst two.
2.
uh-huh.
It's a craziness. You're not sure what's going on. You just know it's
Which one?
making me sick.
Plus whatever.
Whoa.
Nope, you don't see it.
18.
small.
18, you see it. You see it.
8.
Nope.
11.
Nope. The two of you guys realize pretty quickly the masks, if you are a predator, you are more dominant and you are
Where's the cow?
you're eating.
I'm a rabbit.
I'm a snake.
Yeah, I'm a deer.
Yeah.
Monkey.
The predators are
Vanilla
eating
Pebble.
the non-predators.
Yeah.
You can take it.
And the non-predators are happy to be eaten.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
gross.
That sounds just like
What mask was Lecky wearing?
He's a predator.
Of course he is.
So yeah, so you're seeing all these things, you're just gonna like skip by, try not to touch anything.
Is there, like, do we see anything that's not that? Or is it just all that all around?
All that all around everywhere.
And like, if deeper we go, it's just more of the same?
It seems to be only in this one area. You do hear something else, but through all the other noises, you're gonna have to keep on moving down the hallway to figure what that is.
All right.
Meg's gonna say to you, I've heard about these parties. Just
Like,
to
I
let everybody know that I'm yours.
I don't think we can
so
help
don't
your
touch
friend
me.
right now. He's obviously under the influence of whatever else is happening here, which I think everybody else. I think these people are victims, not actual like criminals or cult. So we need to keep moving and confront whatever the power
Source.
Yeah, the source. That's
Are the people like
I'm gonna get out of here.
predator people like actively attacking whoever has a prey mask on, or what's going on with that? Like,
Yes
are we
and
getting
no.
kind of swarmed, like approached?
I mean,
and
I'm being
swarmed
carried,
a
so,
bit?
and he
You
has
get-
a predator mask. So
You get the sense that the non-predators want to be chased, and so there's almost this invitation, which the predators can't resist. So as long as they don't see that you're a predator or what's the other, herbivore? I don't know.
So
A
can I
vegetarian?
invite Aleki towards me?
oh,
You could. You definitely
With what purpose?
could.
This is getting interesting.
He
The
will.
music sounds interesting.
that's
Yeah, that was actually pretty. I didn't do that, but
No,
yeah,
just
that's.
to get him after. I mean, I don't have a plan after that.
Yeah.
But
get him
too
out
late.
of what?
Too
Yeah.
late. You're in it, girl.
That's why I was like, don't do that. Leave him alone.
You're still thinking about it right now. So
Yeah, I haven't done it. I'm kind of like,
just
that was a question.
Like, I know you want to save your friend, but we can't do anything
Do
for
you
him
see
right
what he's doing to himself? What they're doing to
Do you
him?
know what he would do to you?
now. We can't. We have to confront the source. Look at this mist.
And if
It's
you
the
don't obey
angel.
him, he's gonna know it's you.
This angel literally looked at us.
Mhm.
He looked us straight in the eyes, and he didn't give a shit. We were down here.
Yeah,
That's everybody
what
that
if-
looks at me.
That will
What
be
if-
the downfall.
What if there's a way
He
we
underestimates us.
could
We're
get
gonna
to the angel?
Get his ass. So we gotta
Come on, let's keep moving.
go confront the source.
If you confront your friend now, he will just attack you. It's
True.
We'll come back.
And I might be able to try something.
Maybe if we kill this guy, your friend will be back to normal.
I mean, I promise we'll come back from him. If we have to, we'll just knock him over the head
Yeah.
and drag him out.
You know,
I'm
I
not saying
would
we're gonna leave him.
And then I'll turn him.
We're not leaving.
We're trying to.
We'll get him on the way
Just
out.
drag him with
We
us.
can't knock him in the head and then drag him into a big
A
battle.
lot of
I
dead weight.
can't, but I can't leave him here. Look at what he's doing.
I only can
Well,
make
look,
him small
everybody's
for a
jumping back
minute,
up. I
so
think we're safe here.
Everybody's getting back up. They're fine.
That's good.
listen. Worst comes to worst, I'll put him to sleep, and then I can't carry him because I'm not strong anymore, and he only turns small for a
Look
minute.
how much damage he's doing. I don't think you can put this guy to sleep.
With the power of belief, you can do it.
Oh my gosh, you've just changed someone right there.
Let's keep
I
going.
heard that somewhere.
Come on,
before. I don't know
Okay,
where.
let's go.
We'll cheer.
Okay. Lionel Sanders.
I believe in you.
We'll be
Promise.
I promise.
We're coming back for him.
Promise. Pinky swear.
I have pinky swear. We're both submissive, so that looked weird in this cult.
I pinky swear.
Reluctantly.
Tiefling to tiefling.
Alrighty. So you guys can continue along
Tell
the
to tell
path.
Yeah, let's keep going.
You get
I'll get
past.
back.
Like Avatar.
Like dark shit. Let's go.
You do get past this area, stepping over and around different people. And
gross.
it is just
Ugh.
something I did neglect to mention.
Matt's like, how's she get in that position?
Oh my gosh,
God.
she no longer has a spine. That's how she got in that.
Oh my god.
The
She's very rigid.
gosh, that middle portion right there with the broken
Yeah.
thing, that there's actually a portal right there that's still remaining open. You immediately, actually the two of you immediately recognize it as the one that comes from the church.
Wait, which portal?
There's a portal
In that room.
actually not in the
this
circular
room?
room, but the oval one.
Is it the
On
same
this
portal
side, this
from the
way.
necromancer?
Yep. Right over on this
This guy.
side. Nope.
This way. That
This
way.
one.
That direction?
Ah, yes, you're hitting it. There's a portal right there. They're coming through.
Okay.
Everybody's already in. There's no one else coming through, but the portal still stays there. That's the one that the rat knows about. Is that specific portal?
And I know about it too because I was speaking.
Because you were
with the
speaking
rat.
to him, and he was showing you these images and these things. Okay, so you go past all these different pieces, and you start hearing one person who is being tortured somewhere along further down.
Oh, this one's not even on, I don't think.
As you hear this person who's being tortured further down, you hear somebody else laughing. Let's go ahead and move you down.
Does it sound familiar? Oh.
This looks
coming
like
in from
a
the
really
left.
creepy place.
Yes, you're coming in from the left.
Like battle to
Or I
the
guess-
death.
Fight to the death.
I'm down.
That's the vibes
What
I'm
is the
getting.
place this one?
That's very much
At
arena vibes.
the throne on the north side right there. This person who is sitting at the throne there is just sitting there. She's definitely a female. She's covered in these black cloths. However, her mask and it's not just a mask. Like there is like gold jewelry all over her as well. There's even somewhat like a crown on her head.
Like,
You can't
high
notice her
priestess.
face. But it's just it's not an animal at all. It's actually the face of a person with an angry look on the face. But it's all this mask that sits there. In the middle of the room. I gotta grab one of these guys. In the middle of the room, you do see that there is a lady.
You need your little crap stick, Tom.
ahead and place her. We'll just have her be that person, right dead center
Right in
of
the
that.
middle.
Oh, hell god.
Do I recognize any of the smells from any of the people that are in this
She's
room?
burly.
No.
From before.
But now you know what the oils are used for.
Around, I can't see. Oh, my
From before in the other room.
That's where the oils, the blood, and all that stuff was coming from that room. This one in particular,
So no perfumey smells.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, there is that thick smell of whoever came down that
That's
pathway
what
before
I'm
you.
tracking. That's what I'm tracking.
That's who's sitting on
Throne.
the throne. And it's easy to pick her out because it is just overbearing that she's putting this stuff on her. The person in the middle of the room, there's not any kind of pillar or anything else that she's being tied to, but you do see
your guys' dice
that the pillars, the 4 pillars that are in the room alongside her, are shooting things into her, and as they do, more of this smoke-like substance is going out and then covering up everything. That's actually feeding into the other room. The smoke actually seems like it's coming from her.
Does she seem like she's in pain?
She's both in pain and happy about it.
Oh.
no.
Does it seem to be like lightning or
It's
light
very much
or-
like lightning.
that's shooting into her?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the throne that she's just watching? She's just
Oh yeah, she's just
having a
sitting-
smoke and a drink.
She's drinking wine and she's watching this person torturing themselves to death. The person looks as though they've been there for a while. Her face is sunken in. There's very little
She looks near
life
death.
left in her. You get the idea that she's being kind of hollowed out. That her spirit or her body or something is what's creating more of this cloud to let everybody else enjoy their more carnal natures.
Well, should we save her?
Yeah, I think we should stop this.
How far of a jump down into there is it?
15 feet.
15 feet?
Love that.
You ready for
We should
a
go.
loud entrance?
Should we make a special entrance? You know, like a little. We could do ambush her, distraction, and
Well,
then.
we're sneaky with the pass without race. I think you guys should try to get as close to her as possible on the throne,
Okay.
and I will jump down and break one of these pillars with my
I'd
hammer.
like to sneak if I could.
How
All
does
right,
that
roll for
sound?
stealth.
I'm going to also sneak, but before I do, I'm going to take off my robe, and when you do, you just see Maeve's decked out in this full-blown dominatrix leather,
Oh my goodness.
bustier, short skirt, her knee highs, and she's gonna take her cloak off, and she's actually gonna wrap it to where almost she's gonna pull over somebody's head and strangle them.
Oh my gosh.
So
Ready
she's
for
gonna
some
wrap it
business
around
here.
her hands.
Maeve's feeling this.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill this bitch. And and so she's just getting into it. She's trying to live her best life down here. She's blend in. And so I'm gonna try to sneak up on whatever that is.
Has it been more than an hour since we've been?
Oh yeah, since we had Pastor Drake Box.
No, this is you're getting close to the end of that hour, but yeah, that's
30, 45 minutes.
So my
maybe
telekinesis
10
is
minutes
still
left.
going strong.
Perfect. Okay.
the long prayer.
So I got another 39.
Yeah.
She's
You are the
trapped
darkness.
by the-
Okay.
And there's plenty of
Pillars.
dark areas for you to maneuver yourself around here, so you go ahead and place yourself.
You can
somewhere.
try it.
Shadow and
I
I
think
are
I should definitely after I break the pillar.
I got
Pull her
22.
out.
22.
I'll give it a shot.
For stealth?
Yeah.
Okay. I will allow you guys. Let me go and put a map on the, or some grids on this place real quick for you.
Whoa.
I think whoever's going after the lady on the throne, I think we should just time the strikes at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I'll break the pillar, you try to pull her out with telekinesis, and then y'all attack.
That's why our link is. That's what our link is all about. We can time it. We
Yeah.
can talk to each other.
So what are
I just wanna put
you guys
something
gonna
over
do?
her face.
You
So
guys don't
she
place your minis
can't
where it
see
is.
us.
Shit over again.
You just gonna
Maybe
stand,
you're doing the same?
stand here and blast her?
How close can I get?
I'm gonna get blasted.
I'll
before I
stand
think
right
she's
next
gonna
to
notice.
Maria.
To the edge.
A little bit forward.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
need to be within
probably-
60.
that close?
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Yep.
Can I actually hover? Just so I'm not. Just in case I make sound, I just want to hover. So I just,
Yeah.
just a little.
Of her?
Just enough to where
Yeah,
she
5,
can hear me.
10,
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
45,
Everybody's in
50,
position?
55.
I'll take 1 second.
Can you move me 30 feet? And then
You're at 65 from the throne. Then yep, it's right there.
Yeah.
In case
I
you want
only
to
need
be,
within
in case you want to be
120.
60.
And then she's just gonna. She's hovering.
And then, is there like a rim?
So it's a
Yeah,
rim.
it's a lip that goes down.
So, I'm gonna sneak up as close to the pillar as I can on the other side of the room, and like be ready to.
Yeah, if you want to put me like,
You gonna break a pillar too? What are you thinking?
oh, break pillars. We want to
We
break.
want to rescue her and attack her at the same time.
So we're trying to.
I'm gonna break a pillar. He's gonna pull her out with telekinesis, and these two and her are gonna
What's
attack
like
the
100?
old lady.
Is 120 feet? Like, would I be able to stand somewhere? Over
Oh,
there?
you can stand wherever
Oh
you
yeah,
want.
yeah, right here. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, blast her too.
We're gonna blast her.
Just us.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We got our plan.
All right.
Just make sure.
Before we
This
jump in, can we take like a
This
2-minute break?
2-minute break?
This is
Yeah,
not the
we can do a 2-minute break.
necromancy check, right?
All right, we'll be back in about a few minutes.
Not
Okay,
necromancy.
okay.
No.
Hello, everybody. We're back in the very middle of a very strange conversation. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so at this point, everybody has found their spot they would like to start their encounter on. Before you're actually able to start moving into your encounter,
For a second, I was like, is that a magic wand?
Cat claw.
Your cat claw?
ready.
Oh, it's awesome. Use that to move the
It's a back scratcher,
Actually, that's why it's
right?
there.
Oh
There's
yeah,
another
you
on this
could
side.
use the. Oh, it's not a back scratcher.
I
I mean, it is.
back scratcher.
Oh, okay, it is.
multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose, that's what it's for.
Back crack.
Um,
and
I like it.
Yeah.
That's smart. You don't even have to lean over to grab your character. Just push it.
All right, so before you guys are able to start acting, before you guys send off the message of go,
Yeah.
you hear what seems like a dong behind the lady in the gown. As you this reverberating.
Oh, there is a gong there.
There is a gong there.
Oh.
As this
Didn't see that.
happens, slowly but surely, there's a spiral that kind of starts to form behind, and you realize it immediately is that there's a portal there. As soon as the portal opens up, you feel this blast of death and decay and sulfur pouring
Where's the portal
through from
to?
one side to the other. And who should walk through the portal but Bruck?
oh,
He walks up and he whispers something into the ear of the lady, and she stands. And right when they're both turning and they're about to go through the portal, she walks through and he stops. And he looks back right at you. Says, "Hello, brother. Took you forever to get down here."
It's been a long time.
Unfortunately for me, it's gonna have to wait a little longer. My business is not yet concluded.
So you're that scared of me.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh.
Come find me when you're ready. That is if they don't kill you first. And he walks through. As he clicks,
The polar bear comes?
you saw the head of the polar bear come through the portal, and the head was enormous.
Like bigger
It's-
than a normal polar bear? Have we ever seen? I've never seen
Yeah.
a polar bear.
Polar
It's like
bear
a dire
is
polar bear.
Like, that's a big bear.
I've seen like a
They're
what,
vicious.
stuffed one.
yeah, like
They're
a
pretty
dire
big.
wolf kind of size.
Oh, a
Kind of
dire
big, too,
polar
but-
bear.
It's
Yeah.
Dire polar
blackberries.
bear. It is.
Why didn't
Big.
you get a dire pin?
Yeah,
You got gypped.
just saying.
It's like
You got a house cat.
Shut, he sounds right there.
That was rude, yeah. And I don't even like him.
I saw a black bear.
From each of the four corners, go ahead and place these guys on there.
Sure. What do we got, like?
Up
these
here
four corners?
or
Yep.
up here?
On the outside of the pit,
Oh,
in
out
the
here.
corners of the room,
yeah.
or the
Yeah,
actual
here.
corners. Yep,
There
there you go.
you go.
Perfect.
Oh, so behind
Because there's like
us?
little rooms here, right? Yeah, there is.
Oh, so this is when
Mhm.
they walked out of the tunnel kind of thing?
Oh shit.
No, they were actually
This one just came out.
part of the wall.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh.
And this one is going to come in from that on the ground level,
Who's she?
Here.
in through the little opening, the pit,
Gotcha.
and this one's coming in from the other side.
Oh god.
Oh no.
They're right behind us.
So we got
A
gladiators
mermaid?
and guardians.
Mhm.
She's standing
As
on
they
her.
walk in, the two people in the front, you realize that the two ladies in the middle in the pit are angelic in nature. The people that are coming through the wall, and they were actually just tapestries before, they were just pictures of angels, and they start clawing themselves out through the pictures, and they themselves are angelic as well.
Grudge shit.
Roll for initiative.
Also, who's within 30 feet of me?
Dark shade.
You have advantage on initiative.
Oh, I can use that.
Oh.
Mordice 21. Dave, what'd you get?
Oh shit.
9, because I got 2
9.
sixes. 2 sixes.
That's what I got the first time.
Ooh, okay.
All right, that's mine. 15.
And then Claudia?
10.
10. Oops.
Oh my
See if I
goodness.
got everybody. Lyria.
15.
That's great.
Beat me.
Maeve says, "Ladies, do you want to take this guy into the ring?" Like,
So that 8 before that you got us, you know you did that, but the 8 before.
Yeah, it's still active. It's 8 hours.
So then would it stack?
Yeah, it increases your max HP, not your 10
No, I know.
All right, so
So if
You
you
put
put
concentration on the paddle.
from the previous session, I think I had a plus 12.
the lady
no,
over
here's that
on
one.
this side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Let's call her the Death Angel.
Mordai.
Me.
Mordai.
Mhm.
On the telekinesis.
okay, because I'm gonna.
Again, everybody in the room, all the your adversaries, all of them have wings.
Oh hell yeah!
How high is the ceiling?
Area.
60 feet.
Okay.
Um,
and then
They have
the pit
my
is
breath.
15
15
feet down.
Just enough for them to see what's going on and get a good view.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Death Angel, which is the one on this side, right, and on the ground floor there,
Death
comes
Angel?
out.
This one? What's the other one?
Not the Death Angel.
We'll find out.
Sorry, I'm like very much like WWE.
No, this one.
This one on this side, actually.
Oh,
one that has
sorry.
the fun.
Okay, let's.
She is going to fly up and land on your floor, your area, right behind the entrance.
Excuse me.
And who is right to her right and right to her left?
Okay.
Oh, let's have a girl fight. Girl fight.
Girl
All right.
fight.
Girl fight.
She looks straight at you and go ahead and do a.
But I'm facing the other way, so I don't see her.
And she's looking at you.
Yeah, she's looking at you. Though.
Yeah.
Whatever, fuck her.
This is a.
Like so
So she's hitting from the back.
Like how Maeve likes it.
She likes your outfit.
Wisdom saving throw.
Of course it is.
For just him or me?
Just for. Oh, actually, no, just for him.
Okay.
Just for me.
That's so sexy.
Mm-hmm.
8, 9, 10, 12.
You fail.
Of course.
You are now charmed.
Oh.
Babe.
They're trying
Oh,
so
yeah, let
susceptible
me-
lately.
May says,
Every time y'all leave my side,
she said, hey girl, you want some fries with that shake over there?
Yeah, so she looks straight at you and says, become a disciple of the Angel of Light. Do what I tell you and be a good little servant.
Oh my god, I'm into this, mommy. That's what she says.
Your next thing she will let you know. Oh no, actually she's going to be able to tell you now. She tells you just to get rid of the unbelievers, which are your friends.
Okay.
Mordai, you are now up.
So I'm looking at these pillars over here.
We gotta fight.
So are they like making lightning and it's containing her?
Yeah, it seems to be like striking her and like hanging on to her, almost like chains would. It's just a continual strike. Yeah, and she's just in the middle.
Can I try and use telekinesis to rip one of these pillars out? I can lift 1,000 pounds with it, so I want to pick up one of these pillars.
Do a dexterity saving throw.
Saving?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we get zapped.
Do I get to pick, like, attack?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That's good.
As soon as you make connection with her, it's almost as though the magic from the pillars jumps onto your magic leash and starts running up the pathway to you, and you manage to break the connection as quick as you can right before it strikes you, and you move out of the way as this bolt of holy radiance smashes against the wall behind you. That was almost you, but you were able to stave, and therefore you take no damage.
Her?
Any other additions you'd like to make?
the pillar.
No, I tried to move
move her.
her.
What is telekinesis?
No, I didn't try and move her. I tried to move the pillar.
Same reaction.
Oh, okay.
Is that telekinesis in action?
Yeah, it's an action. And then I guess I'll.
Should be a bonus action. Like the
Wait, hold on.
the feet, I think is a
When you
bonus
cast
action.
it, it should be an action.
Yeah.
Then when you
Hold on, let me look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've had telekinesis going for a while, so if it's a bonus action to use, then that'd be great.
Because the feed is a bonus action. I know for sure. I don't know about the spell.
As far as the order is going to be concerned, there's going to be some other people going, and then Darkshade, Lyria, Claudia, Maeve, Pavel.
did the brother drag the
Yeah.
girl lady through the portal?
She's
Yeah,
gone.
she's gone.
Oh yeah, they both went through. The portal is remaining open. He left it open just for you guys.
It's an
Oh, that's so lovely.
action,
How nice.
but I'll quicken spell since I didn't actually cast a spell. I just
Mhm.
trading on.
All right.
I'll quicken spell and you know what? I'm gonna. Can you move me to the other side of this guy?
Of this guy?
Yeah.
Are you
So
gonna-
I'm
are you gonna, like,
behind
skirt
him.
him?
I
You're
want to
gonna
go
go through his-
directly
You're gonna go
directly this way, from where I was standing, directly this way, and then around.
through- So
to be
are
behind
you
him.
going to skirt him? Or are you going to go through his area so he gets to
Skirt him.
I don't. Yeah, skirt him. So I'm gonna
There?
check it. No, I want to be standing
Like
on
corner?
this space right here. Yeah, that one.
Mhm.
So I can cast lightning bolt and hit both of these guys.
Got it.
So they need to make a dex save, DC 18.
Me too?
Is this the Dark Death Angel or one of the?
It's the Death Angel and that guy. It's 100-foot line.
Gotcha.
She breaks concentration.
You could almost hit me.
Where's charm concentration?
Fail
You can
for
almost-
the Angel
Just aim
Painter,
it. If you can just aim it in between
Angel
this
what?
line right here.
The
Paint Angel, and then the Death Angel did a 16.
He also fails.
All right.
And I will do this at let's say
Maximum level.
fourth level.
Nice.
It's charm to concentration.
Ooh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Or, well, it could be ability.
It's an ability for her.
Sorry, I should have said something.
That's fine. I mean, I get to choose who I attack.
35 points of lightning damage to them both.
Of the unbelievers.
And this
You guys.
guy within 5 feet of me, he takes 5 points of thunder damage.
All right, we're gonna call the painted angels A, B, C. A, B. This one closer. C and D. So C takes some damage there.
35 lightning, 5.
You hear the Death Angel and the Painted Angel kind of like shriek out slightly as the lightning strikes them. And then the Death Angel just looks back at you and starts like...
Oh.
She likes that.
She likes it.
The thunder...
I just wink at her.
the other angel also feels the same way, however that thunder damage
Reaction.
does seem to knock it back slightly. Any other actions with you already used your movement and your bonus?
And since I cast the spell first level or higher, I'm gonna fly 10 feet back.
There's no back.
I'll just fly to the left a little bit.
To the
towards-
right?
No, towards Pavel. My left, sorry.
All right. A
Kind of
over here is
I'm like
one?
pressed against
nope,
it.
this one over here.
This one?
This one.
That close.
Oh.
close.
Painted Angel A
Yeah.
is going to run towards you.
Me?
Yep.
How many feet?
All the way.
Yeah, it's 30
Up
feet
front,
of
up
movement. And it's going to start to strike, yes. All right. By the way, the Painted Angels all have scythes that they're swinging around. First
Not
attack
very angel-y.
is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I'll do the other hit as well to see if it works. 20 to hit.
That hits as well.
Okay, so you're going to take 9, 15, a total of 15 slashing damage.
Okay. Still got some champ.
And 20 radiant damage.
Okay, so 18 damage. Okay. This is the attempt.
All right, B. This one over here in that corner. It's going to use its ability to fly. It can fly up to 90 feet.
Oh Jesus! Where are they going?
It's going to go to who's over here at the end.
That's
Pavel.
All right, going to Pavel.
Fly all the way over. 90 feet, definitely.
90
definitely
feet?
can make- Yeah,
90 feet.
Fly.
A flying feet. Again, radiant damage and slashing damage. So let's see. Misses the first.
I don't take radiant damage.
Awesome.
Like none? Immune?
Or is it resistant?
I think you're resistant.
Because I know you're resistant to product, which is awesome. And then being a pally. Oh,
22 to hit.
And it adds 1.
What did you just?
22 to hit.
It is resistant. 22 is not hit.
All right. Both attacks fail.
Ooh, lucky.
Iron Wall Pavel.
Let's see.
You got C?
Yep. C's gonna go.
D?
D. Yeah. He's
Fly
gonna-
at me too?
Same thing again.
Bring it.
All right. First attack. Oh, 27 to hit.
That does hit.
And the second one is also a 27 to hit.
That also hit.
Let's see.
Where's that medal at now?
Yeah.
Slashing
Yeah.
damage.
Where's
Use
Total,
some metal.
Come back on the playlist.
20 slashing damage.
This is a good one.
Yeah, it sounds like a good one.
20
I like
on
it. I like the middle.
radiant damage, which I believe you are
Resistant.
resistant.
So half.
All right, so now C's turn. Where is Mordai?
Right next
right
to
next
him.
to it.
Alrighty,
5 feet away.
going after you.
Zip zap zap.
23 to hit,
That'll
19 to hit.
miss.
All right, so only one.
I know you're thinking about the shield one.
10 damage of slashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Oh man, one of the guys is still spinning.
No, more than
Living.
Resistant to.
15 of radiant.
So 10 and 15, so 25 total.
Yep. So that's all of them. Darkshade, you are up.
I rage.
All right.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna attack him.
Okay, going after 8.
Yeah. With my Cyclaws. I'm gonna use the smaller one. With advantage.
Very satisfying.
Oh, that's not. Okay, so 9 plus 20, a natural 20.
Nice. Okay,
Is it?
double your damage.
No, unnatural.
Oh, unnatural. Never mind.
So it hits though.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's going to be 17 plus 7. 24 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my second attack with my claws.
Okay.
Which are magical, by the way. I don't know if that matters. They do magical. Okay.
That's fine.
14, 23 to hit.
Hits.
And then it's going to be a d6, 2 d6s plus 14. So 9 plus 14 is 23 slashing damage.
23 slashing.
And then does Shadow come right after me?
Right after you.
So yeah, he gets back.
Lyria, you're up next.
She's gonna attack,
Mhm.
and then no, it was a natural 17 PC. I don't know her hit.
Yep.
I think
17 hits.
Okay. And then she's gonna do.
Get him,
Okay.
Shadow.
Okay, it's a plus 7 on top of that, and 2d6 plus 3. And then it's gonna have to do a DC 13 strength saving throw. So 9 piercing damage, and a DC 13 strength saving throw, or you're knocked prone.
Strength?
Yeah, DC 13.
20.
Okay, so you're not.
Not.
That is my turn.
Alright, yeah.
I'm going to move back between Pavel and yep, like right there-ish. But then I'm gonna face that angel back there. No. The big one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Death Angel?
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Hex on her. And
Okay.
then I am going to
Get a hex.
yeah. Throw Hex on her, and then I'm going to
What's one ability you want to have?
oh, that's a good question. Probably Wisdom or Intelligence. I'll go Wisdom, so she has disadvantage on Wisdom.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast. Rough. I know nothing about angels. Yeah, we'll just do my Eldritch Blast on her.
Nice.
Just throw them, I guess. Okay. So the first one is 18 plus 10, 28 to hit.
Definitely hits.
The second one is 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Next one is another 28 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so the first one is gonna do, it's a d10. Yeah. So we're gonna do 13 for the first hit plus, wait, no.
Or level 11.
18.
18 to hit? Yes.
No, not to
2d12.
hit. I already did all the hits.
Oh,
I
sorry.
only hit
So
two.
18 damage?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
18 damage. And then this one is 11 damage.
11 damage.
And then
Strikes
Your
her.
hex damage.
the hex
And then
damage
Hex, yep.
is gonna be 3.
For both hits? You get it
Wait.
each time you hit.
Yeah,
Do
each
I?
time- Yeah, each time you hit him.
Oh, sure.
Which way it pairs really
4.
well with the
So
elf.
7.
7. And this is all.
Oh, shit.
What kind
Okay.
of damage you
So Hex.
Force.
Force. Perfect.
Hex is necrotic. And Eldritch Blast is force.
So how much was the necrotic damage? That was 7, you said?
7
7.
total.
It's a great thing. It's supposed to
Yeah.
She's not happy. She's hurt. She's got a little splinter. Yeah. So you gave her some running on that one. Yeah, there you go. Anything else you want to do with your movement or nothing else?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of tuck between, like I'm not gonna go anywhere obvious, but stay within like pavel range. Yeah, kind of stay within like a pavel range for things and that stuff.
Oh, like within my aura?
Yeah,
There you go.
kind of right there.
Now it is the turn of the Ash Angel in that corner. The Ash Angel looks over at you, who just cast some magic,
Great.
and from her current position,
Oh yeah. Well, she can fly up.
yeah, she can fly. So yeah, she's gonna fly up a
I'm
little
a
bit.
big fan of the pointer.
14 to hit.
I'm a fan of the pointer.
Does not.
Oh, you see this bolt just shoot right past you.
Okay.
She has another attack. 22 to hit,
That does hit.
and a third attack. 27 to hit. Both of those hit.
What do they look like? Is it just like Eldritch Blast? But like,
Yeah, what do they look
Yeah,
like?
how would you describe it?
So, I would always imagine Eldritch Blast to be more like a purplish kind of a color.
Yeah,
Sure.
me too.
This looks as though it is just ash itself, just hurtling at you in a spiral, and it just kind of singes and
It looks scary.
disintegrates, kind of. Yes, it's
It looks scary.
quite nasty. A
Okay.
bolt of ash. is
I'm
the
gonna
action.
shield.
You're gonna shield from one of them.
Yeah.
All right. Shield gives you an additional
5.
plus 5. So 22 for the first hit.
I can only shield that one. 27.
No, it'll change your AC until the start.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it
but
does for
it's-
both, right?
Yeah, but 27 still hit you.
27
she
will
said.
So only
still
one
hit.
of them's gonna hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, good choice. 27 damage from the one hit as it just hits you
Owie.
full on
Good thing you
and
can
just
shield it.
covers it up.
Yeah, right?
It is necrotic damage.
It is necrotic. Okay. Great.
You can't gain hit points until the start of the Ash Angel's next turn.
Oh, okay. Great.
And that's her actions that she's gonna do. Claudia.
Claudia?
Would you like to shift?
I'm within like 120 feet of this Ash Angel, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
know, right?
right
I'm
on
kind of
you.
in debate. I mean, he's currently kind of engaged with the other guy, right?
It's fighting.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't get your names. Like, just looking at the characters. I'm like, he's engaged with the other one. So, I know that's the debate. Like,
It's also right next to you.
And Maeve, you're up
We can
next.
Finish him off and then move on to the next one.
well, if I'm gonna mess with him, I don't want to do anything too crazy because I'm next to you, and so I don't want to hurt us. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do.
Just like Alder out or do your.
Well, I was actually thinking
spore
of
thing.
There we go.
doing. So can I do? Let me see here. I think.
Spells are disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, what about
So nice. I can actually
blindness
see what's going on.
or
too.
deafness? That's what I
Yeah.
want to do, and then then I know my next.
All right. What's the plan?
Yeah, the blindness, deafness, so I can blind or deafen a foe.
There's no saving throw on that? It
It
just
says
happens?
choose one creature that you can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw. So you need to make a
Are
Constitution
you doing
saving
it
throw.
to the ash one or
No, the
closest
one next to me. I'm gonna do the one next to me.
Okay, so just the okay. Let's see.
See. Or don't see.
Okay. Constitution.
Yeah.
Ooh, 8.
Ooh, yeah. It's supposed to be 15.
So it's blinded.
So, for
Nice.
1 minute, and then since that's happened as a bonus action,
Go blind.
I'm gonna go ahead
Okay.
and
Blind, well, you
do.
got blind here, and then
It's just one.
I need a concentration.
Yeah, I think it's just one or
Oh,
Because I have hex.
and you're concentrating.
yeah.
Put that on.
Is that a constitution? I don't think.
Blindness deafness?
It's not actually.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm gonna go ahead and, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Flame Blade, so it's gonna come out of my hand, and I'm gonna whack him.
Okay, go for it.
I like it.
Whack him.
So it's a roll to hit, right?
Yeah.
Do you
it's
blind him first and then stab him?
Yeah.
So you
I'm
you have
blinding him and then
advantage.
stabbing him.
That's
Be like,
messed
Oh
up.
wait, no wait.
Ah!
Do I want
Would
to?
that give him advantage on the attack? Because he can't see
It
it?
would if he can't see it.
Oh, but he can.
He can see it.
Oh.
So what is he just deaf
blind?
then?
No, blind.
So he's got.
He's got true sight.
Oh.
Shoot.
You see through this effect, you can see his eyes even just change into this like golden, almost reddish color. He's still
Good thing I
looking
didn't
straight at you.
darkness
Oh.
myself.
Good try.
I
Good
almost
try.
hmm
You can't hear it coming.
Yeah, that's very true. He doesn't have true hearing.
Well, it's only one or the other.
Yeah. You choose.
Oh, it's not both. So he's either blind or deaf now.
Yeah.
And I said blind, so it doesn't do anything.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna still go ahead and use my Flame Blade.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We still have that knowledge, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Can't hide
valuable
from him.
knowledge.
And then
Or maybe they might all. All of these
I would
angels.
think.
12.
12 to hit. Does not hit.
Oh, that was
Well, it
damage.
was. Oh, is that wrong? Oh, I am sorry. That was the 3d6.
Okay, yeah. Your d20 is your
Oh,
attack
not that
plus
one.
your spell attack modifier.
Mhm.
I'm sure. So whatever your spell attack modifier is.
Where do I find
Plus
that?
7, plus 9. The spell.
So if you go back and wherever the spell is, it should say +7.
Oh, plus 7.
So whatever you roll +7.
16 plus 7.
Oh yeah,
23.
that hits.
Okay, and then it was
12
12.
fire damage.
12 fire damage. This is to C, right?
Correct.
12 damage. And he takes all that damage. Just hits him. And you see his eyes kind of narrow as he's like getting upset with you. You're his next nice target. Alrighty. Anything else you're going to choose to do on your turn?
That's it.
Alright, Maeve. It's now time for you to go and kill the infidels. Kill the unbelievers.
So his eyes turn fully jet white. She's gonna smirk. And she's gonna say her take off one bead. On her finger. And she's gonna chuck it right at Hobble.
Oh,
Gonna fireball me?
And
Hey,
It's gonna
we're
hit
the
everybody.
angels too. It's gonna hit
It's
too.
gonna fireball.
that's attacking.
Yeah,
But it's gonna hit the bad guys too.
that's true.
Am I in there? No.
No, it's
That's true.
resistance.
Or
That's
were
true,
you
I do.
throwing it? Were you throwing it like that? Just asking. I was just asking where you were throwing it. That's all.
So you need to make
D6s, girl.
Because that's everybody.
you make a dex save.
You get all of them.
Alright, deck saves all the way around.
Let's do
I got
this.
5 feet. What is my DC?
Actually, I'll roll my teeny
One of them made it.
That was so funny. You get all of
One of them did not make it.
them. That is freaking hilarious.
So A,
What was it?
B.
Seven.
You-
That's a bitch.
When
Oh.
you squished it.
You flew me up there! How did I brought you back from the dead. I didn't kill you.
Oh, what's the damage on this?
It's because every fight we get in,
You don't
she
think
gets charmed and
I did.
attacks us. So
I got,
yes, I said.
but I said half the damage, right?
Yeah, half to half.
No, I think if you have resistance,
I guess it's either way. Yeah. A lot of
I
times.
would just.
Yeah. I think that's the ruling most of the time. It's just
Yeah, you don't do half and
Half to
it's just
half.
half and half. So
Oh,
27. Oh, nice.
Well, worse with rogues like that.
So half whoever saves. Half 27.
13.
Whoever saved.
like 7.
Oh, technically,
I didn't
guess
even
my
look.
Flame
I
Blade
thought
is
that
a
was an angel.
concentration, so
I
my
got two angels in my
concentration
face. I didn't even know they were attacking. So.
Yeah,
No hard
two
feelings.
angels.
Like, feel this wave of fire across
Yeah.
my face. Like, what?
What's
That's
your
nice.
What was that?
The Flame Blade.
Oh, you can keep it.
Luckily,
Yeah, I
the
It's 3d6.
your pal is in your pocket. So
You
he's
don't
not
have
gonna
to
get any.
look up.
Yeah, he's
not gonna-
he's
he's not
hiding.
gonna-
I'm like, well, I'm like,
no. The flame blade.
Stay in there, buddy. Stay in there.
Get under
What's
all
his
my
name again?
magic.
His name is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hops.
Oh, where is
Like
this?
what you put in beer.
Yes.
It's just in my hand. It comes out of my hand.
Alcoholic rat.
Floating flaming sword. Like, that's cool as shit.
No, she's just holding it.
It just comes out of my hand. That's what it says.
awesome.
Yeah. But
All right. Anything else you're gonna do?
Yeah.
You taking some, some skills from me,
yeah.
right?
Oh, on Pavel. All right, 100 marked. You're 100 marked. All right, Pavel.
Pavel? Oh.
Yeah.
Don't you get to roll against the charge?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
think so.
yeah.
Maybe.
That's true.
I don't
Yep,
know.
end of your
You're so
turn.
content to keep attacking.
Screw
it, I love this shit.
PvP.
Still packed?
Kill the knights.
Oh yeah, no.
All right.
Oh no.
I don't think there's a.
It's my turn now.
This is funny.
There is.
Yes.
Hey.
He said me.
Yep.
Alright. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Nice.
Because
You got a lot of enemies.
yeah, ouch. Concentration, please.
There's no more concentration.
That's fine.
Everyone's
Everybody is concentrating.
So I'll give you a magical effect.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the same. Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
Alright.
It's not real.
And then I'm gonna say into the telepathic link, like, should I still break this pillar or should I stay up here?
Let's kill these guys.
Yeah.
They're doing a
These
lot
are
of
pretty
damage.
scary
Let's kill
pillars.
these guys. Yeah.
Also, you hear me. You will perish in the tails.
Oh yeah, thank you. Okay, cool. Now we know.
Yeah.
Hey, you bear.
Kill me!
It's wonderful.
Dumb mom.
Dummy mom.
The dummy mommy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Tommy. Wow.
That was really well done.
She's like,
What's your
oh,
muscle level?
Mom.
Okay.
Wow.
Let me throw a nice fireball at that.
16 to hit.
Which one you hitting? Or the
So,
oh yeah,
B.
yeah. No, doesn't it?
Alright, 22 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, please. I appreciate it. Fine.
And
Gotta spice it up.
They're like paintings. Are they shape changers or shape shifters, or are they like actual angels?
They're you get the sense they're actual angels, but they have still, for whatever reason, some of the paintings. They still look very painting-esque.
Strange.
They're not 2D.
Yeah, they're not quite 2D, but they're close.
Okay.
Very close.
Like Paper Mario-esque.
There you go. That's good.
And then, yeah,
Paper Mario Angels.
You know what? Since we're a fan of oil paintings, that fire should just
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay, do you need to know
Firestorm.
what's radiant on bludgeoning?
Yes, I do.
Damn it. Afraid you were gonna say that. 15 radiant. I'm sorry, 15 bludgeoning and 20 radiant damage.
What was the second one again? 20?
Yeah, 15 bludgeoning and 20 radiant.
Radiant.
And that was on either B or D.
Oh, and is your weapon magical? It is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, you hit it, and it's it definitely took all the damage.
The radiant, it took all of that.
Well, it took, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Check the
That's it.
DM.
Yeah, I don't want to move. We're good.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you done?
Thank you so much.
Alrighty, back at the top, the Death Angel's turn. Her little squirreling there is doing what she wants. So she's gonna go ahead and move on over to the closest.
Over here.
Claudia, it is.
25. Or they can fly 90, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be my sister with dummy mommy.
Oh no.
Let's see here. She is going to. She pulls out an enormous
I'm gonna
looking
tighten my
sword.
bootstraps.
Oh,
Is
that's a crit.
No.
So let me just do this one first. How does that
Oh, her eyes.
14 slashing damage.
Okay. We don't. Do we have temp HP still from last time or no? Okay. Yeah. Cool.
60 damage.
60?
Necrotic damage.
What?
6-0.
Are you resistant?
And I rolled really well.
I don't know. How do you find that out?
No, you're not.
I'm not. Okay.
Hardly anybody is.
Except Pavel.
Yes, exactly.
10, 20, 25.
So
Oh,
my
you're within 30 feet of me, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my other channel divinity to reflect 60 damage onto
What?
the Angel of Death.
What?
Oh!
wait. So does it still hit me or no?
No.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does?
It does
Yeah.
still hit you.
I still
can
take
do
the
it back to her.
Okay. Well, I'm at 44.
And I think it reflects
Hit
as
points.
radiant. You can look at it.
Oh yeah. Off the wild shape.
That was horse.
It's radiant.
Whatever's giving me the most hit points.
Gorilla.
It's a wisdom saving throw. If she fails,
Oh,
she
the
takes
new
half.
thing?
Otherwise, she takes
Yeah, but isn't she afraid of
Oh, she failed.
Yeah.
So it takes all of it?
But like, now
60,
that
right?
she's wounded,
60
maybe she's
points
like
of radiant.
ready to-
Alrighty,
Try.
so you see her cast this spell and this sneer, this pure happiness on the Death Angel's face. And then suddenly it just
Yeah,
comes and
I'm at
rebounds
44.
back at her as well. And you see her kind of like shift backwards slightly and she's looking back at the bell. Oh.
Does she
I'll
like
just
that?
wild shape.
Does she like
Does
it?
she have a
She's got that, she's got that look
Or
of,
we-
oh, that was fun.
Yeah?
Let's,
You like that one?
I think you're the
Let's-
daddy.
60 damage on a reaction. I
let's
like it.
play. She is then going to go ahead and...
I know what I'm gonna wild shape
So I
into.
have my armor gives me an extra channel.
How much movement does she have to use to get to Claudia?
25.
Yeah, 30, I think.
30.
25 or 30.
Yeah.
Okay, she's going to move then to Pavel.
Claudia, you get a
Opportunity.
I do?
Fire blade.
Can I hit her with my flame blade then?
Yes, you certainly can.
Whack. Oh, I have to roll.
plus 7?
11.
Plus 7. Right or no?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
11 with the 7.
Oh, you miss her.
No.
that hit was just enormous, and you just like
Good try. Good try. Good try.
and
There
it
was
just
an attack.
passes right past by. Now she's gonna use her second attack on you.
almost trying it, guys.
You get your, you get
no.
your shoulder picked up though. You have, like, the
26 to hit.
Damn it. Yeah, she tied it.
8 damage, which is slashing,
Oh, that's easy.
and then the radiant damage is going to
I was
be
gonna
20.
hold on to it, but I'll change it
Radiant
to
or
one of my
necrotic?
new things.
Radiant.
It has more. I can't change it.
Angel of Death.
Angel of Death, necrotic, correct? That's right.
I mean, I'm resistant.
Both.
So, you said 20?
8.
20. 8 slashing, 20 necrotic. Alrighty,
How's,
that's all of
How are you
hers.
looking?
One attack hurt. That's your. That's your.
that's your dummy, mom.
It's a dummy mummies. That's right.
Okay.
I am going to turn around and I'm going to look at poor Pavel surrounded by
I'm fine. No, I'm fine. You can deal with the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, deal with the problem.
No. He's doing his job.
I'm fine.
I'm
Do
gonna
my job.
cast
Do my job.
Fireball centered on Pavel, but I'm gonna careful. I'm gonna.
I'm grabbing that fireball.
No, please don't help me.
No, it's good.
Careful spell, so you don't take any damage.
Oh, there you go. There you
If you
go.
let me finish.
That's pretty cool though.
Mel sees the fireball coming out of him. What is wrong with these people?
But it just goes around you.
Around you, it just feels like a cool summer breeze.
Oh
Okay.
man. Oh.
No actual damage, but everyone else needs to make a DC.
All right, 18.
Me
Hit
too?
you again.
Yeah.
You are also. I can set up to 5 creatures.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Death Angel fails.
Oh.
I got you. I'm not gonna.
I got you. Throw me under the bus.
I'm not gonna cook you.
Both of the painted angels
This is
succeed.
the third level. Regular third level.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's fine. That's good. That's good.
Pump it up. It's a big fight.
know what,
I'm surrounded
actually-
by 3 of them. You can do a 6th level if you
Here.
want.
You need a dice from each of us. For good luck.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, let's not hold back.
Pavel, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good, Pavel.
I'm
Stevie?
taking a decent amount of damage.
I'm coming, Pavel. It's fine.
There you go, with fireball.
That's level. Get out of here.
I'll do a 4.
Remember that
I'll
later.
do a 4.
You need to heal me.
He bumped it up
You did.
There you go. Okay.
after a little bit of negotiating.
Cast fireball.
There we go. That's the amount of dice I want to hear.
There it is.
Wait, that's 8.
All right.
Let's see. 5, 10, 20, 25, 31 points of fire damage.
Nice. 31 for her.
Nice.
And then, who's down here with you? It's B. No, not B.
C and D.
C and
C and D. C and D.
And
What, over here?
That's
Yeah.
No, this is B and D.
B and D.
B and D.
How much was that again? 30, you say?
31.
31, so that's...
15.
And
Yep.
then I'll have quicken spell that, and then as my action, I want to shove one of these things back with telekinesis into this lake. And
which one?
see if they're this guy
This one?
on the back. Yeah, this guy.
Oh, the angel.
I think it was
Okay,
30
yeah,
feet.
the painting.
Oh,
And I can throw it 30 feet.
DC 18 strength saving.
Oh, that's
No,
cool.
we actually, it's contested. It's the creature.
Okay, it's a strength.
Oh.
It's his strength versus my spell. Let's double check. Creature. Yeah, contested. It makes a strength check, and I make a
DC?
spell.
Yeah. He failed. He rolled 1.
Oh, okay, great. So I'm just going to fling him into the lightning and try and push him back 30 feet and try and push her out in the center.
Ooh, I like it. Oh, wait, he's only 30 feet?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
30?
30.
So I'll
Right
get
next
right
to
to her.
Okay. All right. You see because he's close enough to her that he ends up getting some of the electricity. And this is B, right?
Yes.
B.
And it gets one away from Pavel.
He doesn't stand up, but you see that his body is starting to more or less back together again.
And I'm still holding him in my telekinetic grip. He's grasped now. So at his next turn, he can try and use his action to try and break out.
And a 1d6 falling damage.
He does take the 1d6 falling damage. Why don't you roll that for me?
2.
So he takes an additional 2 damage. And he just stands up.
Oh.
He's not in my grip.
And the lightning doesn't seem to.
Nope.
How is it not
He
mine?
is immune to being grappled, paralyzed, petrified, restrained, or stunned.
Oh.
And now it's their turn.
Well, that's good why
A,
your brother
This
was
is
so
good to know.
confident, yeah.
This is good to know, though.
Like,
Well, I got one away from Pavel.
that's
so
right. Hey. And you did some significant amount of damage though. So.
Yeah.
Now I feel like they're mad at me.
A is next to you, right?
I'm
Yes.
so ready.
Alrighty. First swing with the scythe, 17 to hit.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
and 12 to hit. Both
Oh,
of those
he does have
fail.
advantage.
got advantage on those.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm doing reckless.
Oh!
And I haven't done my wild shape. Or,
Alright, then
Shit.
let's count the 17 then because that was the highest I got on that one.
okay,
And the second one is 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so he only hits once.
Yes.
And, no, not critical. 14 radiant damage.
Okay, I'll take all of that.
That was his 2 attacks.
No slashing or nothing?
Nope.
Okay. Right. I mean, I'm not asking for it.
Yeah, that's it for A. B, where's B on the field now?
B is over here.
Yeah, in the middle.
Oh,
No,
in the
whack
middle.
back.
All right, yeah. So B is going to stand up then, and he's going to fly right back to where he was.
I didn't do that.
Actually, no.
come
Actually,
get
he's going to go
me,
to
bitch.
you. Actually, yeah. You're the one that pissed them off.
5, 10,
Punk bitch, come at me.
20, 25,
120 feet.
I go.
105.
Feet of flight?
Yeah.
You said 90.
No, not with these guys.
No, there's
Some of them are different.
Yeah.
A couple different.
Oh no, you are right. You are right.
Yeah,
90 feet.
it was
This one's 90
But
feet.
he used 45 to get up, and then he said 45 to get up.
So he still.
He still makes it.
He made it by fight.
All
I was
right.
trying to. I was like, no, prone. That's
That's a good point.
27 to hit.
I like it.
That'll hit.
All right.
Come on,
26 hits. Yes.
Yes, that'll hit.
All right. Total damage is. This is all radiant. Ooh. 30 damage.
30 in total.
30 total with both hits.
And I'll use my Wrath of the Storm, so he needs to make a dex save to take 2d lightning.
14.
It's failed.
Okay.
He'll take 6 points of lightning damage.
Of lightning damage?
Thunder damage.
Thunder damage. Okay, yes, okay. I was
Right,
either
you
a plus or a
misheard
negative.
Does that work?
All right, C's turn. C is gonna go. Who's next to C?
15.
Mordai and myself.
Yeah, he's so weird.
All right, Mordai again.
Control 20.
Here we go. He swings at you, Mordai, for a 16 to hit.
Miss.
All right, the second one, 19 to hit.
Also miss.
Oh,
Block it with my shield.
both of those miss. Yep. So he's
Thank
done.
goodness.
Now C is next to Pavel, right? All right.
D.
D. Sorry,
Yes.
D. All right. 2 more attacks. Oh, 29 to hit.
That does it.
And 14 to hit. Does not hit. Total radiant damage is 17.
7. Oh no. 8.
All right. Darkshade, you are now up.
Come on, buddy.
Time to
Now I'm going to shift.
All right.
I don't even have to.
Harry
See, we're
form.
the same
I have a
way.
plus
Harry
13 on my con.
form.
And then I will attack.
Right.
Recklessly.
Oh, so this
24.
big one.
Yep.
Right?
No. I haven't shifted. No. It's my my shifting.
Oh.
Not my infusion.
Not fusions.
So you're like, yeah.
No, yeah. Not yet. I'm
You and
saving
Brooke
it.
can
I'm
do that
saving it.
together.
Him and the Panther were like, oh, fusion.
That's an awesome
26
reference.
psychic damage.
26.
And then I'm going to slashy.
Nice.
27 to hit.
Yep.
And then, ooh, that's terrible. Plus 14, plus 3, 17 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And then my shadow's gonna attack
Okay.
with pack tactics, and that's gonna be 16 plus 7, so 23.
Yep.
And then that's a 2d6. I'm gonna get 2d6 plus 3, so 10 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a DC 13 strength saving throw. I'll be knocked prone.
Prone.
Boom.
Wow, you whittled
put
him
that- I don't
down.
like to make knock it over.
Just
Yeah.
tore him up.
And I'm done.
All right. Yeah, he looks. He still has that kind of like paperish kind of look to him.
Is he ripped?
Lots of rips on him, and you can see that his eyes are actually glowing red.
Okay.
All right. There you go. You're up.
Okay. I am going to, on top of my hex, put hex blades first on her,
Nice. Everybody's going after her, man.
and then
What did
I
she
just
ever
see-
do?
I see-
I know.
I see the big,
shit out of me.
I see the big angel, and I'm like, nope. So yeah, it's gonna be another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So, it'll be a +9 to hit. 5 plus 9 probably doesn't hit.
14.
20, nat 20.
Oh, well done.
We finally got a crit back on time! It's definitely in the last two sessions. It's like
A full Gatling. I'm whipping out.
Oh my god, the last session.
oh my god!
Literally,
I've never
rolled that well in my life. Never.
I
Never.
was like, dude, just start lying. Turn the sound down. Stop hurting me so much.
That was insane.
Damn
Alright,
you,
so how many?
statistics!
So that one was the nat 20, and the next one was whatever 9 plus 8 is.
17.
Nope. Just misses.
Okay, so just the nat 20 hit then.
Yeah, double your dice. Double your dice.
Double them, yes.
And then don't
And
forget
the
your hex.
hex, and
Yeah,
the curse.
2d6 for the
Plus
hex.
the hex. Plus the curse. Oh,
Yeah.
do you have my other DC?
Next, you can
Oh,
add your
yeah.
2d6 for hex.
2d6. And the other one was a crit on a 19 or 20. So.
What you did?
Oh, wait, I didn't add the plus 4s. Honor.
Oh, for the,
Because the Hexblade's curse, I add plus 4 to my hit.
yes, then
Yeah.
the second one does hit.
Okay, perfect then. So I'll do the nat 20 ones first.
Okay.
9 plus 10, 19 plus 6 for the hex damage.
19 and 6.
19 is the force damage.
Okay. And then
6
6
is the necrotic.
necrotic. Got it.
And then
Wow.
the second hit is gonna be just 1. 15
15
What's
damage.
your hex?
plus
1d6.
4.
Got it. Wow, she's bloodied.
The hex and necrotic, right?
She's
Yeah,
bloody.
I've been
Yeah,
having it.
hex is necrotic.
Or I mean, yes.
I've been having a break. At least it's not healing her. Okay?
Right? Damn lightning shit.
Okay, stop. Time. It's the first and only time that's happened before that. You're still shook by the
Sounds like these guys are taking a full lightning.
Yeah, yeah. Alright.
Oh, more dies on this campaign? He'll be 6 lightning damage.
Oh man.
Acid.
I like how you did your acid. You just went straight acid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not all things have acid resistance. And I feel like that'd be the worst damage type
Yeah.
to get hit by.
That's
Yeah, especially if you're like armored.
Alrighty. I need for Mordai
Oh, hello.
to go ahead and do me a saving throw.
Is this a spell being cast at me?
Yes, it is.
Can I counterspell, good sir?
You can try at a 5th level.
I will cast at 5th level.
All right.
No.
So it would have been a wisdom saving throw. As this charm starts to work its way towards you, you counterspell it, push it to the side, but you have the feeling you're about to become an ally to this one over here.
You're about to be maved.
You're about to be made.
Yeah.
Happens every fight now.
You're a verb now, sweetie.
That's right. Sweet maved.
It's the new meme.
All right, so then this one is going to be a spell attack straight at you again.
And I don't have a reaction anymore.
I don't either. Damn it.
I can counterspell it.
Can you?
Yeah, what level?
What level
you
have you
Okay,
said
you know what?
first? Yes.
It'll go 5th level.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No.
It stops. With a natural.
She's
Yeah.
gonna say no spell casting today.
You feel 50 points of damage coming at you, and at which point she counterspells it, and it just washes past you. Yeah, that
I'm making this lady mad.
that was rough. And that was the Ashen one, the Ashen Angel in the corner who was doing that from her long range.
The one that hit me before.
That's right, Claudia. You are now up.
Yeah, right?
All right.
You're gonna shift into something fun.
I think you know what.
Uh-oh.
Which one you're gonna choose?
Yeah.
All right,
Demon?
which
Is
one?
it a demon? What is it?
Do something crazy.
So you see me wild shape, and all of a sudden I have these like claws,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a mandible.
Put it out
And
there.
this huge, large, gigantic umber
Okay, we
Hulk.
haven't seen that. We know what that is.
An Umber Hulk?
Mhm.
Oh.
Is the Umber Hulk still concentrating?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I thought better.
Not her skull
I don't
head.
think so. I don't think the Umber Hulk can hold a flame blade.
No.
Yeah, no. So I'm not concentrating anymore. So now that I can still attack, right?
What's that?
Oh,
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can still attack on like
Oh,
the same
He's got,
turn.
he's got, he's got
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
your magic.
Yeah, I got some
I
magic
will,
sauce
I will
for
give
that.
you the little skull head
So-
so you know where it is. Sorry about that.
It's okay. So yeah, I'm this huge Umber Hulk.
Oh shit!
Yeah, right?
Yeah, maybe not put it
Everyone's
just
on
like-
Claudia anymore.
Yes, and druids are not supposed to be able to turn into monstrosities.
But
But
you
I
can.
can. So surprise!
Thanks, D&D movie.
All right, so what do you want to do?
I'm gonna attack.
All right, go for
Straight
it.
up, I'm gonna attack.
Remember,
and
get all of the Umber Hulk's hit points,
Yeah.
and then you drain all that before you even get back to your own self.
And
Oh.
don't they, when they attack, they automatically grapple? Is that a
I
thing?
think that was the illithid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Illithid
For
were the ones
this,
who were grabbing
he,
all.
I get a multi-attack, so I get to
Mhm.
attack 3 times. 2
Yes, you
with
do.
my claws and 1 with my mandibles.
You got it.
Should go
So-
after that one first.
So I still have to roll 20 to see if I...
Yeah.
This is for the first one.
Okay.
I roll for each one, right?
Yep.
This is on
Wow,
C.
1,
Oh, no.
so that's nothing.
Well, do your other
You
one.
get 2 more.
Yeah, I'm changing dice.
That
That was for one of my claws.
This is mandibles. Whoa! look at that
Wow,
roll.
that also is total fail.
You have like a
5 plus. What's
Yeah,
your.
that's aggressive.
Oh,
kind of
this is
roll,
plus
isn't it?
18? Is that right?
Okay, so 8 plus 5.
That's 13. That's not gonna hit, right?
no.
Third time's a charm.
Do the
Use on her
All
dice
right,
this
use
time.
your,
Do the
use your
super
mandibles
duckies.
now.
Use the duck.
The
Use
lucky
the duck.
ducky.
The lucky
May the duck be
Here's
with
for
you.
my mandible.
Natural 20. Natural
Lucky
20.
ducky, lucky ducky.
Come on. Can't be the only one with natural
That's
20s.
better.
11, that's better.
And then plus 8, right?
Yeah.
All right, 18,
So,
yeah.
So 19.
19, you hit.
Hey.
Finally, oh my gosh.
Keep the duck out.
Do the mandibles have any poison or anything? Or is it just mandibles?
It's just 2d8 plus 5 slashing damage.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good.
Do you have like
So-
the stare?
Yeah.
I do. I have the.
No,
confu-
stare does not work.
Oh, the confusing gaze doesn't work because they have true sight, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that also,
I-
but yeah, you can't pull that off. You can pull off all of its physical attributes, not its
Like
yeah,
it's meant
magical
to.
attributes.
Okay.
Oh, so I can't make them
That's fair.
like confused. Or...
Yeah, or
Yes.
else that would get really
Yes.
crazy.
Can he burrow? Can she
Yeah,
burrow?
she can burrow.
What's the damage on the mandibles?
Yes. That is really
Incredibly
useful.
useful.
You can make tunnels underground for us.
In hell.
That's
That's
kind of what
great.
I was thinking earlier, if needs be.
Yeah.
Make us a nest.
All right, so the mandible damage.
Yeah.
2d8.
8, yeah, so 8 plus 5 damage.
Is it
slashing.
2d8?
So 13
Yeah,
slashing damage.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
So your man will just grab a hold of it and just start to squeeze. Nice. Well done. What a great little twist.
We're all just sitting there like,
All right, mate.
Yes!
what is
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just gonna like. She's gonna
Is
fly up in the
that a
air.
giant crab?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna kill this time?
The people hitting my mom.
Oh yeah, they're beating up on her, man.
Yeah,
They're
they're beating the
upset.
shit out of her.
Dummy mommy is getting
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Larry's shooting her.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
what?
I'm actually going after.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Behind the
So,
umbrella
but-
for you.
So she's gonna go
What is
and she's gonna
murder,
point at him and she's gonna move her hunter's mark first over to him.
Now I'm marked.
All right.
Okay.
I just look at Maeve and shake my head like, don't you fucking dare.
Don't do it.
Right? So they
dare,
can't
bitch.
cancel that.
16.
Miss. It hits my shield.
Oh, nice.
Let's do the second attack.
Quit shooting at me!
Same.
All right. Is
That's
that all
it.
your?
That's it. Yeah.
All right. Do another save. This is a wisdom saving throw.
You can do it.
16.
Wait, don't you get a better bonus?
Oh wait, no, that's
What's
plus
wisdom
18
saving
plus
throw?
9. So yeah, it's wisdom. So plus 4 is 18 plus 1, 19.
Just enough.
Oh.
Just as you let go of the second bolt that you shoot over towards her, or towards him.
Like, it's happening again!
It's like, oh, what am I doing? Again!
Hey,
Was that shooting the right people?
She's like, shit, I'm so sorry. I just got really worked up all of a sudden.
Alright, Babel, you're
You
up.
threw a fireball at me!
Fine.
Okay.
Who's up?
You're up.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Do
about
it.
to top around next.
Did you die?
But did you die?
But
You're
did
still up, I see.
I don't know.
I'm sweating
Lots
a
of
lot.
opportunity for people to die. Just pointing that out.
Great.
the second fireball felt nice though. My fireball.
Yeah, that one
felt
wasn't
nice.
too bad.
Little Sinji.
Yeah.
Careful spell, you know.
Warm.
I can't believe it had 3
Alright.
Touch the
attacks and only
flames and they're
one.
cool.
That hit the Angel
They're
of
all
Death.
Alright.
25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's make it a 3rd level smite. So 2d8 plus 48. Go. You got 2 more d8?
Yeah.
Oh, one of mine. Good for good luck.
There we
Oh,
go.
For
wait.
each of us.
I like doing good luck dice.
8, 16,
Yeah, that's-
22,
I
27,
love it.
29.
Oh, man.
Friendship.
Compel you.
It bonds us.
36.
36 damage?
Do you know what's radiant?
Yes, I do now.
A lot of that.
Oh, God.
Let's say that 8 is the bludgeoning. So 15 bludgeoning
15 bludgeoning, okay.
and 21 radiant.
21, okay. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite,
Okay.
which is a 1st level, I think.
Yay.
Is that D6s?
It is d6s, yeah.
Here, I'll give you one D6.
Well, I do have
my,
d6.
one of my dice
There
is
we
in there too.
go.
Please,
Which
please
one of these,
kill me.
Include me in the
Please
friendship.
kill
The
me.
green? So,
So include me in the friendship.
alright, yeah, there we go. 2d6.
Pulling it together, pulling it together. It's a team effort.
Oh, I gotta hit. Oh, yeah, 27.
Oh, yeah, you hit her.
Alright. Ooh. Ooh. 8, 6, 6, and 5. Nice.
This is all radiant?
No, the
Thunder Smite.
11
thunder.
is thunder,
11 thunder?
yeah, and 15 is bludgeoning, and then 6 radiant, and it gets knocked back 10 feet. I think it gets a save on it, maybe. Yeah, strength saving throw.
She's not going to be able to need to use her saving throw. She's knocked back 10 feet, and as she hits the ground, her body just turns into this ash.
Goodbye.
Did she die? Did she die? I guess 7 hit points.
Yes, she did. I get 7.
Take every ounce of healing you get, girl.
Exactly.
right.
Amazing.
And since it's the end of the round and it's 9:30, what do we want to do? We've got another round in us.
Yay,
How long
nice.
is another? How long is that?
Those rounds, 2 of them took about 15 minutes each. So
True.
Yeah.
We can stop here and then just start
Take
again
a
next.
picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Is
take
it
a
okay?
picture. Thank you guys for joining. This is entertaining,
Yeah.
and we'll see where we go from here. See you later.
Hey, we killed the Angel of Death.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
That's a good stop.